Yo, 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 yo. What is up? What is up, y'all? Are about to start our Saturday Showdown series. We are checking out the live stream of Blame Peace is a qualifier. But yeah, we're going to get started here, everybody. I am your host, Rusty Zoll. And,
Climax is up there.
oh, nice. Yep, okay. I'm seeing that you're seeing that fun, but yeah. Wondering who the voice is on the other side. That would be flying in now. Whoops. Kellyanne, my wifey. Anywho, we're going to get started very soon. I'm going to go ahead and discuss all the rules. This is going to be a double elimination tournament, everybody. So what that means is, for anybody who's new, I know we have a couple of new people in the bracket. It means that if you are eliminated, it's going to be the first to two wins, basically. And then if you are eliminated, put into the lose bracket. And by the way, when you do lose, you are allowed to change characters. But if you did not have to stick to your character, funny how many people get that in the midst of a tournament. But yes, as you can see, all the things are there. Until the finals, it's going to be a first to three for the best of five. On that note, I guess we're going to go ahead and get started very soon. And I have the lobby on up, everybody. Remember to have those all that one side. Look at for every 50 ping, add a input delay to match. Unless you are playing with Axa, a state, so that the least will be free input. All done, and then match accordingly. Basically, just add one more frame and desync the game. Just stating that. Anywho.
Sorrow's up.
What? Oh my goodness, they're still playing on that end.
There's only 2 matches left after this.
Matches left. Okay, all right. Anywho, anybody? We are watching right now too. For anybody who does not know what's going on, remember the Kumite Arena is going on with, which is a qualifier. We have one of our own in there. Borrow. Not sure who he is fighting at. But yes, these are a couple of the other things going on right now, as you know, that will be qualifying events and or Sam Show events coming up soon. And while you're there, if I spelled this right, for anybody who is tuning in, remember to click those codes to help out our competitors and reward them for their awesome gameplay. Did I spell it wrong? Because I'm an idiot. What did I do? M-A-T-E-H. No, it's there. Oh, does it actually hit it though? As long as it pulls it up, I see it. I see it, Lemon. Thank you for that. As long as the link still pulls up, though, I see it. I know what you mean. The link does actually work. So luckily, it's not that bad. I do see it. Thank you for that. I'm gonna have to do some editing. Okay, I'll fix that later. Yeah, as y'all know, the Vegas Climax is, the link is actually up. It's ready to be clicked, in case y'all didn't know. I'm gonna actually put that here. Yes, but as we sit here and relax. I'm just showing all the events that are going and are coming up. Damn Show related and SW. Oh, okay. I'll fix that. That means since you said that, I'll fix it. All right. On my end, it shows, but I am looking at the, I guess, really being good on the dashboard. I'll fix it. Sorry to delay, but I do believe that you and me will be up first when it comes time. Been on the grind, man. Good. Nice. Playing with some beat. Alright, let's see if this works better. Star's going up right now. Here goes Lemon. I fixed it. There we go. Wow. No scoreboard, I noticed.
No, this is button check or no?
I don't know. It looks like they're playing. Can't be a button check. Thank you so much for the clicking them codes. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. Players will appreciate it. You just got those approved last night. So thank you so much. Hello. All right, we are back. Well, we've been here, but just watching the qualifiers. I believe that was the last one on stream. So, anywho, the first match that will be on stream will be and Mr. Lemon Bob. Hope everybody's seen and all that fun stuff. It is a double elimination. Remember that all. So, and also, remember, I'm going to put this all up here too for everybody to understand. Wait for B-Boy to come on in for some commentary, but he'll be joining us later. Hope everybody hears me perfectly fine. And like I said, double elimination tournament, default setting, 60 seconds, rounds per game, 2 out of 3. Thank you for the contributions. Appreciate it. Thank you for clicking the Matcherino there. Everybody does appreciate it. On that note, be here. Order Timothy Bell, Kelly clicking it, B-Boy clicked it, Smasco, Lemon. I said that again. Order. Thank you all. Alrighty. Well, we are ready here to get started, and the first match will be me. Well, it looks like B-Boy is sitting in king. You gonna join us? Alright, anywho, I'm gonna be summoning. What up, Mr. Florida? Oh, yo. Crazy stuff, man. Straight from there. We were trying not to conflict with the tournament, so it actually worked out just fine. And what I'm going to do, I'll be pulling in our first, if anybody shows up, our first match is going to be me versus the Lemon Bot. I think I put my thing in here. Appreciate the clicking of the Matcherino, y'all. Don't know if your mic is on, hun.
I'm on. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for putting up with us for the delay. I tried to schedule around this Komite Arena, but it was not possible. And their top 8 is going to be tomorrow, though. So I definitely didn't want to schedule, and that was my way of making sure that didn't happen. So we are starting late. I apologize, but we are going to start our first match with Rusty Zoll versus Lemon Bob. And I wanted to let everybody know that there's a Matcherino and there are codes to be claimed. Please claim one if you could. And Vegas Climax will be the last qualifier event for Samurai Shodown before the LCQ at the SWC. And registration is live for that. So don't forget to sign up for that. And Sam Show, play Sam Show. Let's go.
All right, there we go. It's going to be Mr. Lemon. I'm going to put it on 1, as in terms of our delay, because we're too close to each other. You're in my backyard. Oh.
Thank you, everybody, for joining, by the way. I really appreciate it.
I will silence myself as I get into character. Okay, there we go. Alright. Enjoy the matches, y'all. B-Boy comes in and he starts some commentary. Then yeah, he comes. Yeah, I see you.
シャルロット VS リムルル、いざ尋常に1本目勝負。勝者リムルル。2本目勝負。勝者リムルル。
ティエムライの神々よ。かっこいい。勝っちゃった。ねえねえコンル、今の良かったでしょ。姉様褒めてくれるかな。遊ぼう。
シャルロット VS リムルル、いざ尋常に1本目勝負。勝者リムルル。2本目勝負。勝者リムルル。
ティエムライの神々よ。かっこいい。カチンコになって風邪ひいちゃえ。
All right.
Oh my goodness!
I'm back.
Topo Maligno just took top 8.
What? Oh my goodness. Black Tiger just randomly. That's cool. We got a bogey. What's up, Black Tiger from Brazil? We're in the middle of a tournament. Tell him. Good stuff, Lemon.
Oh. Oh, wait. No, that was... Wait a minute. I thought Topo Maligno was,
What?
I am confused.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just see him win? What did I just see win? Okay, I'm watching too many different screens.
Yeah, hon. Pay attention to what we got going on.
Sorry. But I want to know who won. Who saw it? Scrub, who won?
I just told, gotta boot him. Clever's out. Okay.
Clever's out. Oh, that's what I thought. But then the scoreboard got messed up, I think.
Alrighty. Well, Lemon, good stuff. Sorry. A lot of stuff going on here, obviously. My goodness. I know
Woo.
I'm playing little bananas with
That was great.
But do not count him out. Lemon is still in the tournament. Double eliminate. Oh. So let's see who we have next, hon. Who did we have up next?
Well, everybody was watching Komite Arena, so...
Oh my goodness. Okay. No, hey, it's rough.
Whew.
We cannot schedule on top of each other, but yeah, stuff happens. Okay. Taki Tonfa, right? And
Yes, Tanpa versus iDog, a new player. Or
Yeah,
a new
alright.
new friend.
Yep. Boom. I'm gonna pull these guys in. Nice to see talent. Let's see here. Go ahead and put my delay frames on 3, just to me being the spectator. But let's see, here we go. I'm done. Police guns in. Talk Tampa, you will be up. I know that it's tough. I gotta watch so many things. Wait, so they're doing top 16 on the other channel, huh?
They just finished top 16.
Oh, okay.
They just had one more match to finish when they went down because they wanted to add this back.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Had to get the tech going. All right, well, I'm gonna be pulling our players in here, or
Okay.
if you have friended me, jump on in or show online, please. As
So the gamer tag is I
know
capital I capital D 0 capital G capital G.
I'm trying to pull Tonfa if I see him. I said it was eating.
Okay, Daigo 2.
All right, I see Tonfa is in. Gotta get Mr. iDog. I did accept the friend request. It does help if y'all show online. I know you gotta hide from them predators out there. I get it. You guys don't want to see the list on screen when I'm doing. It's all mismatched. Gotta delete some. This is. Alright, we do have Mr. Taki Tonfa in the house at the minute. And we have iDog. Hope, Mr. iDog, I don't know if he is in stream or anything. I hope he knows that he can follow along. Nice seeing new players. So remember, for every 50 ping, you guys, you want to add a frame or subtract. So, like, if I was to play, if you look at it, if I was to play Tonfa, I would be going at 2 because it's still fine at that. Because we're going from 99 to Benson. Oh, then iDog, I would do 1. But yeah, here we go. Game 2. I mean, sorry, match 2 of the Saturday Showdown series. Good luck to y'all. Don't forget, everybody, that those Matcherino codes are still up, so you can click them, donate your heart's desire, and or hit the free codes. On side number 1, we have Taki Tonfa with his trusty purple and brown pants, purple shirt and brown pants, and Darlie iDog will be playing with wearing no pants. Well, she's wearing pants, but you know what I'm talking about. She has shorts on, right? Oh, dang. Mind's eye. Heavy. Getting caught with one of those. It's like, dang, much power. Just go. Oh, he's jumping heavy. He got the confirm, but did not get the finish up with the surf. It would have been a scary one due to the rage. Woo. Just as I say surf. Whoa, right across the screen. And a draw. Okay. Now, this is where you tell yourself, okay, you got to remember, the draw, it already takes out, both of them has technically one, so only one more round to go. Whoever takes this round takes the win of this game. I tend to forget that. I always think like it's going to be like a 3rd round. Nope. Unless they get another round. I do have an echo. Okay. Let me fix that. I might be coming through Kelly's mic. She's in the room. Whew. All right, game 1 goes to Tonfa. Be another one to go. All right, let me fix that echo. If you think, do I have an echo, y'all? Do I sound like my mind's telling no? All right, I'll fix that. Y'all like it. Want me to sing a number? I think it's just as picking up on Kelly's. To tell you the truth. Oh, there is an echo. I'm trying to figure out what's it coming from. It's probably just coming through Kelly's mic.
I turned mine off.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the heck's the deal with it. That makes any sense.
I also don't see your stream on Discord.
I think I know what it is. Wait, what? You don't see it?
No.
Are you kidding me? All right.
No, I'm not kidding.
Well, let me do that then.
It says you're live, but I don't see a screen.
See it now?
Not yet. Maybe I should end, or I'll disconnect and come back.
Let me do it again. You should see it now. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Cool. I think I know what it was then. It was Discord doing double. Alright, here, sorry about that. Alright, back to the action. iDog with a round win here, but he's on a life deficit. This is Sam Show, who knows? Yikes, just as I say that. Alpha lands the blow. That being game 2, for the win, but don't count iDog out yet, as he is still in the tourney in the loser side. So thank you for joining in, and let's see who we have on coming up next. There's the last few seconds of that match.
So next up will be Scrub versus Thrusty Zol. Scrub Saibot versus Thrusty Zol on stream. Alright everybody, I will be muting myself as I was quiet already anyways, but well, let's see what we're gonna go on here. Okay, ow! 2 today, I think. The SNK gods are nice to us. Net gods. Alrighty, Scrub. I'm gonna do I chose a special level. You'll know what I mean. I'm going dark.
勝負。
ドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングだ。どこ見てんだよ。
勝負あり。勝者バイケン。いざ尋常に一本目勝負。
ドサンピングドサンピングおらドサンピング畳以外やめれよ。こっち来い。ぼーっとしてんじゃないよ。ドサンピング畳以外よっしゃ。どこ見てんだい。
勝者バイケン。2本目勝負。
ドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピングドサンピング邪魔だよ。どこ見てんだい。
Welcome, B-Boy. I don't see your mic yet, but I think you're here.
どこ見てんだい。おら畳以外しドサンピングよっしゃ。好きだろ。ドサンピング畳以外
勝負あり。勝者バイケン。
見当違いか。悪いな。殺
Oh darn, I just
Hi
missed
there,
it.
MCM. Welcome. Next up is going to be Devil J versus iDog.
Nice. Howdy Kelly, howdy Thrusty. Oh wait. Can you hear me?
You now.
Oh, coolio. Hi. Howdy chat, how's it going?
Hi, B-boy. What's up? What's up, Pete? Also, good stuff. Scrub, kicking my bottom there. I thought that the ice was gonna help me. You know, it was winter. My superpower is my Pokemon on my side.
Yeah, we
Emu. Didn't
Definitely
help.
need that right now. It's hot outside depending on your region.
Oh yeah. What's up, B-boy? Fun game. Should have
Oh,
downloaded
thanks.
you.
Oh,
Think so.
well, I mean, you can use whatever. Oh, the Evo one?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, maybe I should make that my Twitter profile picture. I'll see.
Who's next, anyways? It's
It said Devil J, right?
Oh, okay.
Devil J and
Let me get that up.
I lost it. Yep, nope, I lost it. But I heard Devil J, and I will try to keep my bias in check. I hope Devil J is still playing Iroha.
iDog. Yeah.
I think he's going by Forger on that what's written.
Devil Forger?
Yeah.
Forger? Just Forger?
Oh, Devil Forger.
Okay, Devil.
And let me. Of course, this wants to save what it wants to. I typed your name, but right. Right.
Oh, just put
I got it.
Or whatever works.
I typed it just like I do something. Uh-oh. There's an ad anyway. There you go.
Oh.
Alright. So,
Alrighty.
he said it in chat. Best believe is, oh.
Crane Gang. Yes, sir. You love to see it.
I'll be in there. I believe he's taking his room and I'll spectate there.
Okay. And they're going to be against iDog. That name sounds familiar. I may have played online with them once.
Yeah, he's one of the new fellas joined in. Nice to see faces, you know.
Yep.
I got it, hun.
In fact, shoutouts to everyone that's been hopping on the game, whether you're learning, asking questions in Discord, streaming, sharing the game around with your local scene. Either way, it's been nice seeing this game growing again to some extent, especially with SWC being 2 months away.
And
That was only
October
Friday.
is going to be packed. September and October are going to be packed with events. So make sure you look at Start GG and follow.
Absolutely. I'll let Double J know I'm watching through Discord.
Oh no. He's resetting the lobby? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, in fact, I keep forgetting to send you graphics of everything, Thrusty, but gosh, September and October, absolutely packed. We have Vortex Gallery in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yep.
Vortex VG on 25 is September 14th, and that's going to be an online tournament on Xbox. We have another online tournament September 21st that is potential right now to be announced. And there is Vegas Climax, there's Anime Tama, there is the France one,
It's all on stream.
Ultimate Fighting Arena, and Vegas Climax for qualifiers. And Vegas Climax registration is up, so if you do want to go to Vegas, that's going to be very, very interesting, because right now the 8 players who are registered are all from overseas.
Wait,
Just
really?
to give you, oh, except for one.
Wait, hold up.
I
I still need
went
to
live
register,
now,
but-
by the way. B-Boy, that's one.
Oh, and South Bay Monster Masher, another event that we are running, is October 18th, and that is the last event at Arcade Shock for the year. So it's going to be a big one.
B-Boy, you can actually, I don't know if you could see it on stream or if you're in the lobby. Because if I am streaming,
Oh, well, I see it. I see Discord and I'm in the lobby.
Okay,
I figured you'd send me the invite. I'll just watch. But yeah, I'll watch
yeah,
from
whatever
either
works.
one, I guess.
Anything that works.
But yeah, hopefully everyone is ready for everything coming up. Hopefully you can all make it out to whatever you can.
There's one in Mexico as well. It's Just Frame, and that is also happening the same weekend as Vortex Gallery's online event. And UFA, and I
you
believe
don't have
another
a-
tournament that B-Boy might be having.
If you do not have a spaceship to get to those places, you can always go online. That's why you register for the Vortex Gallery one. Oh,
If you aren't competing and playing Sam Show right now, there's no excuse.
So again, I hope to see everyone at whatever you can make it to. For now, though, we are still online. Double four. Yeah, okay. I have
Versus
seen
iDog.
in lobbies before.
yes.
Oh dear, you could have made them hurt. Okay, Scrub. No, I need to keep my composure. Scrub always saying that the clashes aren't impactful in matches, but for some reason, beginning of a match, we have a clash already. Crazy. Devil Forge, you're gonna need to get. Okay, well, Sometimes that's just what happens. When you lose your weapon, you need not panic though. Get your knockdown. But so far,
I
let's
do
see
panic.
if
Don't be like me.
I mean understandable, but most characters have at least some way to get their knockdown and do something. And speaking of knockdowns, we need to see Devil Forger try and enact a little bit of Oki here, a little bit of mix. But so far, just playing some basic Hadouken Shoryuken. Nice catching the landing. See, and this is where... Whoa, that was not a punish, but dang. iDog was not ready to block that. Armor, but... Oh, wait, never mind. Last of the armor, actually. See, we're gonna need... This is where the matchup can get a little dicey for Darlie. You're gonna need to be a bit more precise how you get in, but... Mashing after the fireball, not a good idea there. Jinkies. But one round each.
You know what's actually, I was going to say,
Nice.
boy, you don't, I'm surprised you don't play Darlie. Do you ever play Darlie?
I love playing Darlie. Oh, no, for fun. Well, in fact, I don't know if it's been like too long or if people didn't catch me in lobbies, but while I was experimenting with the whole cast, I was playing a lot of Darlie, and I spent a concerning amount of effort updating her wiki when it comes to the frame data around her hammer. All that aside, yes, I really like playing Darlie. Tournament-wise, though, I don't really have a matchup where I'd rather play her. Nice command grab.
Nice. All right.
I
was just saying, she seems like evil material.
Yeah, she's super fun. And honestly, pretty darn straightforward, but there's a little bit of layers and depth there that you can explore if you choose to. Okay. Neutral is over. Be careful. Ooh. A little late on the E-send there, but good attempt. That wasn't deep. Okay, Devil Forger. Honestly, you can just chill. Yeah, see? There you go. Things can go horribly wrong when Darlie gets that good hit on you, but Iroha has all the facilities to keep Darlie out pretty much entirely. So it'll be on iDog here to try and make some adaptation.
Yeah, I mean, he
want to
wasn't
be a bit more
falling
precise.
too far behind. I mean, he had a round, so
Yeah.
much luck to him as we have, two here.
Game 2. Yeah, so for my dog, I want to see a bit more precision. I want to be a bit more careful how you're poking, how you're jumping in. See, and Devil Forger can just chill, be super lame, bit of hippity hoppity. See, there we go. And now iDog is gonna need to figure out. Oh dear. See, you do not want to be committing to random surf like that. It can call out a jump, but an incredibly risky thing to do. Might start seeing some preemptive air-to-airs, but nice jumping the throw. Whoa.
Wow, that was a little sneaky. Overhead trying to get... That would have got me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The accidental DP working out.
You think that was accidental? You think he wanted to fire?
It looked incredibly preemptive. If it wasn't accidental, that was a crazy read, and Devil Forger is just a god.
Crystal Ball.
I guess so. And Namakusa's not even on the screen.
I know.
Nice. Tatsu in the corner. What's your Oki? No, just gonna control space. This is good. iDog not blocking, though. Overhead.
So Forger, he actually
Nice.
was one of the on Xbox fighters. Played a lot of Iroha, as you can tell. Like, he does very
Yeah.
He just got busy with work. And,
Okay, I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a lobby in a while. iDog, donde está to burst? It is time to burst.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh dear, you hate to see it. It is better to use your burst early than not at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's best to put it out there. Put that burst on the table. At least here. Putting him in red. But yeah. good showing from iDog, but he is now eliminated from the tourney.
Yeah.
And
I was loser's side, right?
yeah, I was losing side, and Forger moves on.
Okay, so are you gonna be playing next? Or are we going to Kelly and Disorder Unit?
I think we're going to Kelly and Disorder Unit. Or should we knock myself out? What do you think? I'm not saying I'm gonna get knocked out, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, no, yeah, like typically if you have other things you have to do, it's good to get your matches out of the way when you have the chance, I suppose.
Okay, Kelly asked me that. Yeah, you know what? Let's knock myself out of here. Well, oh no, Ultra
Potentially.
Champ. Oh no, okay, no. She said, all right. The boss
wait,
says
Ultra Champ?
Ultra Champ.
Oh, Ultra Champ and Dark Dios next?
Okay, yeah, Ultra Champ. And
Alrighty, cool, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start. Did you want me to click 4, and then you just you come in that room?
Oh, yeah,
It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
from the,
So
yeah, watch from the
Okay.
game is a bit easier. So I'll just
Okay.
do it.
my stream is nice.
And
it's
while
on
we
time.
get,
It's on time. All good. Let's
yeah,
see
it's all
here.
good.
Okay.
And everyone watching, first of all, thank you for watching. But if you're on Twitch, please make sure to do that Matcherino code for a favor, or even put a little bit in the pot if you feel like it. But either way, there are free codes still to claim. Y'all know the drill. Click the link, spread it literally everywhere. Anyone can go on Matcherino. There are, I think, literally like 10 ways to sign in, and it takes like 2 clicks. It's not complicated, and the players will appreciate it. So please do the Matcherino thingy for a favor. Yeah. In fact, is there a Matcherino command?
Oh yes.
No.
Yes.
Darn.
Yes.
Oh, it did not work.
It should have, unless I spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just a little
Yeah.
delayed. There we go.
Took a little. I'm,
Yeah, do the thing.
pulling Mr. Dark Dios. Came in. You guys know. Oh. We got Ultra Champ ready. Throwing to the throw down.
Did you make the lobby already?
Yeah, sorry.
okay,
Whoops.
okay. No worries. I'm just gonna join you directly. I'll be in there shortly.
Alright, I pulled Mr. Dark Dios in. Let's just wait for our comments. That would be. Let's see, guys.
Coolio.
Okay, alright.
Yep, we in.
Let me, all these. Gotta click OK. Several things. Alright. Yep. Go.
Okay.
For the country.
That's what I figured. Yep, thank you.
Huh? Oh, so it wasn't
All right.
intentional. Okay.
Yeah,
You
well,
should've
it
just said
looked
that you
incredibly
were.
preemptive.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could have just said, no, it was just the sickest read, and I'm a genius. Oh, snap. Okay. So this is interesting. We have Ultra Cham, the one of the veterans of this game, and Dark Dios going biking. When did Dark Dios switch to biking? I don't remember that. I mean, well,
Dios
either way.
has been playing Charlotte and Biken
Charlotte and biking. Interesting combo.
in all of our tournaments since I've been running them anyway.
Alright, but so far, the top tier pick ain't saving you here. You're in the Cham blender. It's a third of his life, and it's only been like 10 Zancho seconds. Cham having one of the best round starts in the game, honestly. And, whoa. Okay, that was a good guard point, but didn't capitalize off of it. You're gonna need to try and slow this down. Nice.
Wow, this
Oof.
is a huge life lead here. Viking would rage.
Yeah.
That,
Honestly, at this point, Cham doesn't need to overcommit.
No.
Just control space and
Just
chill.
I would chill.
But you can tell all the stuff on the screen, if you will, was definitely keeping Dark Dios scared. So the aggression is working. Let's go ahead and keep at it. but whoa, this time the command grab. We're definitely gonna need to see some anti-airs from Dark Dios and try to inch your way forward, maybe with some dashes. There we go, nice air to air. Remember, it doesn't have the guilty gear invul, but it's still really good. Do that 6A, the 6P, the forward light anti-air. Very good. Wasn't ready for the grab though. Burst. Thank you. All right.
Far down in life.
Exactly. Nice, nice. Ooh, didn't weapon flip, but
Isn't fully named.
yeah, biking without her weapons probably. Yeah, we're overdue for a weaponless tier list, but biking would definitely be like in the top 5 of I don't care about losing my weapon.
I think first.
Remove first? Maybe. Yeah, a remove else in the top 5. Hanzo. I bet Hanzo sometimes forgets he has a sword, honestly. Ooh, okay. I like the idea using the guard point, but remember, she has a command grab. Whoop, nice. Okay, I'm liking... Okay, that was unfortunate. I'm liking the movement that Dark Dios is doing, positioning himself, but they weren't... Okay, there you go. Nice, there's the adaptation. But darn. Ultra Cham taking the first game. Scrub said no way first.
Who's first?
In fact, yeah, chat, go ahead. What's your top 5 best weaponless characters? Go ahead and just list it. Because off the top of my head,
Let's go. We want to know.
if I had to say, unordered for now, because I'd have to think about the order, but unordered would definitely be
Topic
Biken,
for another stream.
Hanzo. Yeah.
But it's good.
Nako, low-key.
Wanfu should be if you got a bonus on his
Wanfu,
throw.
and Gongsung.
I mean,
Yeah, that's my 5.
Sure. Gong.
Wanfu and Gongsung are literally made to fight weapon. The only thing you really lose when you get weapon flipped is burst. Aside from that, you're still doing fine. Ooh! Alright, Kelly. Well, there you go. It's Charlotte time. Which, if you don't have the Biken prepared, this makes sense. You have an easier time poking, anti-airing. There you go. If you know how to just be a threat in the mid-range, you can keep Champion out pretty well. Block the cross-up. I would have got hit. Did you know which way to block that?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay,
I don't
y'all
really
just feel different.
I don't get too.
Anti-air Dorito. Nice. Oh, caught him crouching but didn't capitalize. Oh, this is tragic. No, wait. Okay, that was definitely a burst. Yeah, a burst out of panic and anguish. It happens to the best of us, but unfortunate waste. Ooh, that was ADP. Means though it definitely wasn't meaty.
Oh wow, yeah, it's got. Those are what I love.
Yeah. Well, that was good awareness, because when a jump in's that high up, it's not really a plus. It's a good awareness on Cham for that. Okay. Can't be up backing all the time. That can catch you out of the air. And now this is the terrible situation.
Oh,
You waste first,
Yeah.
you're in the blender, guess for game. No! Bet it all on reversal light DP, but no dice.
just like
Oh, Scrub said excluding the disarmors would be Jubei, Yoshi, Galford, Sheet. Okay, Jubei and Shiki in that list
for
is
worst
very
disarmed
interesting.
character?
Oh no, I think it's. Wait, are you saying? I think he's saying best. Is Jubei and Shiki in that list is very interesting.
They don't even have him.
Jubei is not good disarmed. he has his Guile double sweep still. But aside from that, he's playing the same basic game everyone else does unarmed.
1 second. I'm gonna have to update.
Jubei doesn't. What about Jubei weaponless? What do you
Maki's
mean?
Good disarmed, yes.
Yeah, Maki's good disarmed. What is different about Jubei's 6-6A from like half the cast? Is it the range? Hold up, let me. Sorry, while we get our next match in here, let me look. Let me take a look.
Yeah,
Because frame data wise, it ain't nothing special.
I can't multitask. You guys got me talking.
No, you do what you got to. I'm gonna look this up. Jubei unarmed 6-6-6. I mean, it is slightly disjointed. That's pretty good. Oh wait, it's also mad active, so you can make it pretty safe depending on spacing. But I don't know if that puts him in the top 5. Top 5? But then again, thinking about it, like if we're excluding the characters that disarm themselves, that's probably not a terrible team. Shiki though is strange. I mean, Shiki still has some decent anti-air options. She has a unarmed combo, if that matters to you.
Me and Spaz go.
Oh yeah, you guys go ahead. Yeah, I'd probably put Tam Tam over Shiki. Actually, hold on a minute. Does Tam Tam still have his Tatsu unarmed? I mean, like, it makes sense for him to, but if he does, that's kind of messed up. Tam Tam has a weaponless reversal. That's pretty crazy, if he does. And of course, he has a command grab. His kicks are still really good regardless. Yeah, I would definitely put Tam Tam over Shiki. But Scrub, I am glad you brought Jubei to my attention, because now thinking about it, now it kind of makes sense. All those times Maki would just hit me with a 6-6-A. And I don't even know if I like whipped something or if I poked too late. Yo, howdy. Tam Tam still has his Tatsu weapon. Wild. Again, makes logical sense. It doesn't use his weapon, but in the context of like having your moves, it's messed up. Oh, wait. Tam Tam loses literally nothing when weaponless. Actually, oh dang, Tam Tam's insane. That is so funny. Yeah, I'm glad we talked about this. Tam Tam is definitely up there in the can be totally fine without his weapon. He loses the chip damage move. Wow. Dang, watch out. Someone's gonna pick Tam Tam in this bracket. But for now, wait. Was that Spaz Tico on Earthquake I saw? I don't remember the last time I've seen his Earthquake. Okay, we have Earthquake and Soggy Boy on the boat stage. Let's hope this holds up. Now, on paper, this should maybe be a little dicey for Earthquake. Sogetsu has a pretty reliable anti-air, space control. The question will be, though, are you anti-airing? Ooh, nice. pressure reset into throw. Getting a good life lead so far. Teleport to low. Eef, gambling on some recoils. Gonna need to be careful here. You're in guess for game. Fuck! Nice. There's that jump C dead zone. You're gonna need to use your jumping light when he's right in front of you there. Thrusty showing some pretty strong dominance here. Oh, no, he was crouching. Could have comboed, but this is fine. He's getting a lot of throw resets. We're going to see Baz try to take his turn back. Ooh, is that a late? Remember, doing a super high up jump in against Earthquake, you are definitely minus, if not sometimes punishable. Be careful. There we go. We're seeing the jumping. Missing anti-airs. Oh, no! All right. There you probably should have bursted a long time ago, but tragic. I was going to say, we need to see some punishes. Remember, Earthquake has an extremely fast, extremely safe dashing kick, and one of the fastest weapon flips in the game. Hey, no worries. Go to character select, take a moment to think, or get back in if you already know what you did wrong. Up to you. Yep, and he's sticking with it. Okay, so we're going to see a bit more precision with the buttons he's choosing to do. A lot of his crouching heavy is getting jumped in on. So far, doing good with the jump back heavy. He's going to need to make sure you don't have him in the dead zone. Nice stance break. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you get that knockdown, get a little closer, do your dashing kick. And then put on the pressure. Nice calling out the approach, though. Okay, Thrusty trying to get a little tricky with the teleports. Remember, Earthquake also has a teleport. Anti-zoning, primarily. So if he gets a little cheeky trying to set up bubble or whiffs a pillar, can definitely make use of that teleport. Oh, tried to dodge. Thrusty. Wow, you barely missed the bubble there. Woo! Blocked the overhead. What are we doing, though? Nice Tico, being a little scared here. Oh! I'm guessing I was preemptive because I looked a little early, but that was good. Nice! See, there we go. The adaptation.
Cool. Hello, I'm sorry for the delay, but do we have a second head on commentary right now? How's it going, B-boy?
Yo, howdy, Devil J. How's it going?
I'm great now that I have full time on commentary because I'm out of the tournament, so gotta look positive on things.
Alright, hopefully you had fun or you learned something or both.
Yes, we're having plenty of learning opportunities right here because Troy is making the most out of these anti-airs that he can do from all the way down.
Yep. Okay. I like this. Spaz Tico, making sure to keep Thrusty in that jump heavy range. Make sure it doesn't miss. But you're missing your other heavies. Gonna need to be careful with these whiffs. High, low. What do we do? Oh, was he late? I don't even know why that didn't combo.
Seems he was just happy to getting out of the corner by now, but he's going to have a really easy time. Oh, and
no!
It won! Those are some big hands. There's no other way he wasn't gonna connect,
Yeah. Oh, you're deader than dead. Jeez Louise. So this is something that I've been trying to even get a full understanding on. SSMing Earthquake's weapon flip in the middle of it is risky business. In fact, honestly, I don't even know how big the gap is between each attack. It may not even be practical.
Punishing in general in the middle of it is really risky because it just keeps going. If you don't have the timing down, it's a risky endeavor. And going with something like SSM, you gotta be real confident for it.
Exactly. Nice though. Getting the punish there. Block the overhead. Okay. Thrusty might have to be a little careful.
Yeah, he's right on the best range for Earthquake, but if he wants to keep jumping, Thrusty can just anti-air him from downtown, so you gotta be careful about that.
downtown, up close, wherever. These teleports have been pretty good, like mixing in the different ones. See, and that's what I was worried about. Has Tico to make sure he doesn't get baited.
Just has no reason to get close though. He has a pretty good lead, and you know, yeah, as long as he keeps it up, he should be fine.
Yep. In fact, honestly, you might want to burst now, cause two, crouching heavy.
That was not exactly the
there,
punish. Well, there's the burst. Not exactly the punish I was looking for, but that is an action that you could take. Giving him plenty of chances to burst though.
Mom spaghetti.
I'm pretty sure no one was seeing that coming. He wasn't prepared. He went for the first thing that came to mind, and it didn't pay off. But that means Spasico is not out quite yet. We have another match to go, another round. So, you know, we have plenty more chances to see how this can go.
Yeah. In fact, now this is where we get a little big brain. Is Thrusty gonna stick with Soggy Boy, or are we gonna see one of his various counter picks?
He's doing a decent job with the remove, but definitely this is where he must be most comfortable right now. But he has many. I think he has a. Oh, he's actually going to change.
He plays at least 4 characters at minimum, and from what he's told me, it's usually he'll pick something else if something isn't working out. In fact, actually, I think he can hear us right now, so I don't know if this would unintentionally. I don't want to
This is not coaching, guys.
Coaching.
Yeah, this is not coaching. This is just normal commentary. Like commentary is free from everyone, including the contestants. If they want to take some advice, that's on them, not on us. We are legally hands off.
Yeah, Spastico, winner has to stay in conventional tourney rules. Smash rules, which I'm actually a fan of. Winner can change, but they have to change first, so that way the loser can still counterpick them. But traditional fighters usually don't follow.
That's some interesting input. Yes, at this point, even then though, I will think Spasico will stay with Earthquake. So what is he gonna go for? Is he gonna want to keep zoning it out, or does he want to get up close? It's gonna depend on Trust at this point.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say this main characters you see him play a lot. And the choice is fairly respectable. You'll have some space control, even scarier mix. But now you don't have as reliable of a reaction anti-air, and you're gonna need to be a lot more precise with your...
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this because Earthquake can more confidently jump in on you since you no longer have such a huge and safe anti-air like Sogetsu. But let's see if this pays off for Trust Brown.
Okay, nice air there so far. I was gonna say he's getting the blender started, but he didn't throw out the wisp.
Now,
here we go.
This is on the range war.
Yeah, preemptively throwing out this space control, and then now it's gonna be up to Spastico to see how he gets around it. That was a very ambitious over.
Yeah, and Earthquake has plenty of room to react to that and punish. Even if it's not a lot of damage, he's definitely keeping control of the pacing.
Yep. Whoop! Almost got the jump. That was scary. Okay. As Tico looking at the shadows.
There is plenty of opportunity to punish after that one, but in general it seems Spasico is winning the range war.
Yeah, in fact, at this point, Thrusty's been doing kind of good, just chilling, controlling space, getting Tico ready to overcommit. But again, precision is key.
Once again, getting in is going to be harder with this matchup, considering that Earthquake is much safer to jump around, and he has a lot of range with his up in the air. And he's going to be a punish going down. That's great. It's not the greatest damage, but now...
Doesn't have any info.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about. My man needs to stay up, let the man close in, and he's paying off. Basara is still in. Rustic takes the first round. Let's go.
There we go. We're going to see some... Woof! Hope too late. We're going to see some adaptation from Spastico here. Block the overhead, though. Nice.
Okay, going with the heavy. And yeah, once again, the jump-ins are doing a lot of work on this matchup.
There we go. Okay, and see, this is where you need some adaptation. Rusty's saying the sky is closed. You're going to stop jumping. You're going to need to see some ground pokes or something. Ooh, calling out the
doesn't take the bait.
Ah, that's the dead zone I'm talking about. We're going to need to see your... Whoa. Throw to Buzzsaw?
Oh, that is a big behind. Yeah, there's no way of getting out of that one easily.
Oh,
it's
too far.
just out of range.
Micro dash. Okay. Well, I mean, Thrusty, that's don't let that ruin your morale. You can still chill.
Okay, this is the one time where those illusions are gonna come in handy. Is he gonna use them to his advantage, or is he just gonna wait out? And he waits it out, and now his Earthquake is at disadvantage. So Lively is getting closer and closer. So
Yeah, honestly, either of them can die from the next 6. They both have their heavies that they like to throw out.
yes, at this point it's very difficult to see who has the actual Lively. I would say it's Earthquake, but either way, they have to take a lot of risk for this one.
Well, I mean, also there's different defense values. Empty jump command.
And it doesn't matter because now
Just
there's a
aim.
definite life lead.
10 Sam Show seconds with lasting eternity. What are you gonna do?
Even okay.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
and that is beautiful. That is. You know what? That was an intense last few seconds. But the changing matchup, the changing character seems to have paid off for Trust because he's advancing. Even though it was a great display from Earthquake here, that was a great match. So Trust goes on to the next match.
Yeah, good stuff. Wait, something was broke. Well, do you mean like all the jumping? A glitch in the Matrix? And that's the thing about Basara. Like, yes, there are tells to whether or not it's a clone. It's actually most scary in the corner because the camera doesn't move and yada yada. But either way, in the heat of the moment, Dusty did a good job putting a lot of visual noise out there.
Yeah, it was definitely a matter of getting into your opponent's head at this point, forcing him to make a mistake. Pascal didn't seem like he wanted to risk it getting in close, but when he was so, used to seeing the illusions going in, he wasn't expecting the real one, and that's when it ended, just like that. That was great conditioning on Trust parts, I'm gonna say. A lot of patience, getting into Pasico's head, and it paid off amazingly.
Exactly. Good stuff. So, now, I think I might be playing... Oh, wait, no, actually... Oh, wait, we are one more away from top 8 territory. I think Kelly and Lemon already playing off stream?
Yes.
Oh, so then actually, we are now about to be in top 8 territory, pretty much.
Yeah, good
Your
stuff.
match was against us.
Vasco, I wanted to say you definitely had me thinking. The Fetty thing, and thank you, Double Jin, joining in for commentary. I'm gonna change the picks right now.
Oh, by all means, don't worry about it. I'm sorry for the delay. I had to take care of my own matches, and after not playing for so long, for a variety of reasons, I need to take a little bit more of a focus on my own matches. I didn't want to disappoint while I was on stream. I had to make sure at least to win that one.
Yep.
Okay.
And either way, can take the lessons for next time, right?
Absolutely. What's the point of playing if you're not learning something? And that's exactly what I try to do. Hopefully next time I get to advance a little bit further into the tournament, but it's a pleasure being on the commentary booth either way. So there we go. Okay, yeah, that's a good way to represent. We may not have a picture, but if one thing is certain, I'm going to be playing Iroha no matter what. So, that's perfectly fine by me.
Yes, sir.
Crane Gang, let's go.
Well, we'll see what happens in the top 8 of today, but I might just play some Iroha just because we have been discussing some Iroha agenda lately. I'm the resident Iroha down player, apparently. But either way, she's still one of my most favorite characters.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. You're gonna catch me dead before you try to get me, saying bad things about Iroha. Just, if you ask me, I'm gonna say she's the best character in the game, man. I don't care.
Dang. Okay, this is the positivity we need. This is what the Crane Gang needs.
Absolutely. And then if that's the case, and if you do some Iroha representation, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna be cheering for the best player. There is no bias in this commentary booth. There's gonna be no bias over here. We love all of the Samsung community, and it's gonna be a pleasure watching everyone play. Well, let's go, Crane Gang.
Love to see it. And also, real quick, shout out to Master Belmont in the chat. We're talking about Crane Gang, but if you want to talk about the Earthquake Gang, one of the OGs holding it down with Earthquake is Master Belmont.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh wait, no, they just finished their match off stream. So, I I think we're gonna
Up
go on the
next,
top 18.
What do we have up next then? Okay, check.
Yeah, that is true. Well, actually, off the top of my head, I want to say yes. I think there are some things from past Sam show that may have a little bit of revisionist history, but I think I could take people's word for it. As overall, that Iroha was like, insane, because I do know there were some nerfs to her that did like legit change some things. Actually, one of the changes was actually not even a Iroha nerf; it was a universal nerf for most characters. The fireball change.
Oh yes.
Iroha's fireball not knocking you down when you hit them out of the air, definitely a big deal. Straight up messed up some of her Oki routes. But it was an understandable nerf. And it's specific characters now whose fireballs still knocked down.
Absolutely.
Fact,
And at this point, yeah, even if after that you still have a lot of, utility with the different, with all the things you can do with the fireball. But absolutely, you could feel that there was a huge difference in how she was played to now. But either way, she remains, like, all my biases aside, she remains a very solid character with a lot of great matchups. And no reason to stop playing her. And, I'm going to be cold and 6 feet under before I stop playing her. So they could nerf her to the ground if they want. I hope they don't. But I'm still going to be in the Crane gang.
Well, good thing. Well, actually, I was going to say potentially good thing that there haven't been any patches yet, but let's not speak too soon. We never know what SNK is cooking. In the meantime, though, we have two other very good characters and a matchup we've seen a bajillion times.
Yeah, clap your hands if you've seen this matchup before. But here we have Scrub, Cybot, and Taki Tonfa. Even if it's a matchup you've seen 1,000 times, it never stops being amazing. And Scrub is already coming in with the damage in the air combo.
Yeah, like, holy frick. We just started. Where did his health go? And he's in guard
Where his guard go? That's what you have to worry about. This man is aggressive.
That's the thing about. Oh my god. Good
Who needs guarding when you can just parry the weapon out of their hands? Okay.
Made a little too predictable, but committed to the throw, and he didn't dash. Okay, there's some wild spaghetti, right? Tonfa needs to make this count now. You will not get another chance like this, probably. Oh, frick. And here we go. But Pokeman, unfortunately, poked a little too late there. Dang it.
That was a great attempted recovery by Tonfa, but Scrub just knows his game way too well. That was a great comeback on his end as well. And we start back on the middle game. However, I think Scrub is well aware of the ranges at this point. They're going to try to be up close and personal, and that's it.
Absolutely.
That's where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, and honestly, like, we all know, it's part of Baiken as a character. A lot of really good buttons, a lot of very privileged buttons, if you will. And so, nice. I was gonna say, Tonfa needs to, like, try and weasel his way in, capitalize on hesitation. A little bit of an uphill battle, but you're gonna need to do something with this rage before it runs out.
Yeah, at this point, he just wants to wait out because, once again, those buttons are way too good. You would think that Yubi at that instance will have a great advantage, but Viking came to this game and said, "This is my turf now."
This is my... Well, because Juve also has really good buttons, but then there you go. See, sometimes you do extend your hurt boxes substantially, unfortunately.
Yeah. One thing I used to say, I didn't join a Sam show lobby if I didn't get 2H by Scrub, and yeah, those buttons are insane.
Yes, very good indeed. In fact, well, I don't think we're going to see a counter pick. I don't remember the last time I've seen Tonfa play another character, but either way, smart going to character select for lobby stability and taking a breather.
Absolutely, especially when Scrub gets aggressive like that, it's hard to catch a break. That's a good way to get momentum back to a neutral state, if you will. So here's hoping to see if that is gonna pay off for him, so we can get more of these games. But it's about to start round 1, and we go once again.
Yeah, see, notice how Scrub whipped 2 buttons and then went into crouching medium and still landed a hit. It's pretty funny watching this character sometimes. Anti-air. Nice stance break, though. Now's your chance. Make your way out of the corner, but need to be careful with these whiffs.
Once again,
can punish that, but no dice.
Yeah, and again, Juven is great at mid range, but Bacon has some amazing bonus even up close. It's really fast.
Wow, he's
Yeah.
out.
Okay, yeah, if you know you're not gonna get hit by that, just go ahead. Why worry blocking? Who does that?
Yes. Well, if you, yeah, like you said, if you know and you don't have any fear, try to interrupt if you can. There are some times where the super flash can mess up your what the fuck? There are some times where the super flash can mess up your buffer, but just got to be a little precise. I know that was not an intentional empty jump, but good stuff
but
on the
you know.
guard point.
Absolutely no fear, and it's paying off. You know, speaking of no fear, that is the greatest play of that. Like, no fear when it comes to the weapon flip, no fear on rage. We're just going in ahead. We know we can take it. Why wait?
Scrub is 99.9% never afraid. It takes a lot to get Scrub to even hesitate at all.
Yes, I would say that's one of the greatest things, because once you see that animation, when you know a weapon flip is going to come, it's very hard at first to overcome the need to block, to get yourself to safety. But if you, but in this case, you really need to know, be certain, okay, I'm going to beat this. I don't have to even worry about this. You know, that's an instinct that most people struggle with, but at this point, Scrub is way past that, and it's showing it right here. That's a great way to get the win, not worrying about the weapon flip, not worrying about the rage. If you can take it, just go ahead and take it.
Yep, there you go. So, good stuff. And that was winter semis. So, are we going to the other side of winter semis, where I'm going to play Disordian? Is that what we're doing, Dusty?
Correct.
Yay,
Okay.
nice.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna have you,
Julio Bulio.
Step off the mic first. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ghost doesn't like when I do self-commentary, wants me focused, but Disordian, get in here and let's play.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
commentate as you play.
Well, I mean,
That's up to
personally,
you.
if players don't get distracted by it, I'm actually a big fan of self-commentary. Well, within like professional bounds, of course. I'm a big fan of self-commentary because it gives insight into like a player's thought process.
He's saying he's here to hijack the stream, man. Don't listen to him. Look at this man.
Hijack the stream. Y'all, well, people that know me know I like things being like informative. Which, by the way, hopefully our commentary has been adequately informative. But in fact, I will leave it up to you guys, chat, since I guess the option is here. If self-commentary bothers you, I will go ahead and mute. But if you want to hear nerdy ramblings, I'll just keep my mic on.
In the meantime, in the background, we're preparing your match, so do not think for a moment that we're delaying things or we're stalling. We're absolutely working on this. We just want to get as much input as we can from you guys. That is all.
Yeah, and well, either way, like Disordian needs to come in here either way, so we have time. And speaking of time, since we're sitting here, have y'all clicked that Matcherino code yet? If I go to the Matcherino page right now and I same number that I saw 10 minutes ago, I'm gonna give y'all a stern talking to. In fact, hold up. Let me do that.
Don't say that. They're gonna vote for you to not commentate when you're playing, so they can avoid that stern commentary. So you know, you just keep it to yourself. Don't let them know. They're gonna vote against that.
I think earlier I saw there was 41 codes left, and now there's 37. So good job, chat. You guys get off the hook for now. Howdy, iDog. Thank you for the follow. Disordian, he told me good luck, have fun, but you're not in the lobby. Where are you at? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Good luck, have fun. Please have extra fun for me because I'm not gonna be there. No, but he's here right now, so we're gonna be working on that. Don't worry about it, guys. We're working on the stream now.
Coolio. I will go ahead and mute for now. Double J and Thrusty, hold it down, please.
All right.
Hey, we'll take down the fort. Nothing's gonna happen, right, Trust? We're gonna keep it family friendly as well, so don't worry about it.
We'll do our best.
Alrighty then. Now let's see if B-Boy what's he gonna go for, because B-Boy has plenty of great characters to choose from. Now here's the thing. What do you think he's gonna play this time, Trust?
I think he's going with. I think he's straight up going.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna say anything, but the Sorter unit he's plays out of his mind. I wouldn't want to risk it myself. But we're about to see again. B-Boy is great with many characters. I will say if whichever he goes with his pool, I will not doubt that he has the means to take on his opponent. But yes, at this point, I will say he's gonna go for his best, and that's exactly what we're going for. We're gonna see some nice Wu action. So if that's what you're here for, You're not gonna leave disappointed. We're about to start then. Let's give it a few.
I am cheap.
風水の力
He didn't put it in, but I do know he has a
立花
tag.
右京 VS ウーレイシャ
For sure. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Now we
Like I
start.
said, right? We went straight for Wu. There's no way.
Yeah, and I mean, once again, I had the pleasure of fighting disordered units Yukio before, and I would not want to risk it either. I will go with my best character. The zoning is going to be an interesting to deal with, since Yukio has great ways to, bring it back. I'm just going to rely on the traps like that. I'm going straight for the SSM. And that's going to be a lot of damage, but
These left with like
yeah, at this point, you may not want to risk it. Yeah, any hit could be the end of this round, but that also means that B-Boy doesn't have any more, doesn't have an SM for the next rounds anymore. But it's a great way to go. Okay, that is a great trap. Once again, relying more on the traps rather than the projectiles, because Yukio has ways around those. But Yukio also wants to be close enough to make his attacks work, so that is a great way to stay in the background, not missing a chance.
B-Boy is fine with. Oh my god, good dodge. Ouch.
That does for him. Once again, B-Boy has a talent to make Wu look like an absolute top tier, and here we go. Okay, we're at the point of the burst. Any touch could be the last though, so gotta be very careful around that. But that means, yeah, it's a no, because Wu needs a lot of setup, and this is not letting her play anymore. So even if it's a touch of death here, yeah, just like that, it doesn't really matter if she cannot play the game. That leaves us to a third round. No more rage on Yukio's side, but we can see how this goes.
Damage here.
Okay.
With Wu, you gotta. Personally, I try to stay away from any of her stuff. It's in weapons.
Absolutely, and there it is. Okay, it's still some good damage, and that's exactly what I was talking about. She cannot rely on. There is.
Oh my! Yeah.
What a beautiful way to gain distance, but he's still going in. He wants to keep Bukio in between herself and the trap. Once again, the traps is what's gonna make the most of this matchup, because the projectiles can easily be reflected, as we saw earlier. Now that Yukio is on his range, it's gonna be a very difficult match. Okay. No more rage to back up from, so you gotta deal with this zoning now. Now, chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like Ukio has great ways to deal with the traps. You just have to hope that you can get past them, but that was not the case for this. There we go.
Yeah, I don't even think that you can do anything, hit it on the ground, personally. Like, he doesn't have, like, projectile to set it off or anything.
Yeah, some people is capitalizing on that, knowing that the fireball game is gonna be against him on this game, so he's relying on those traps. Ukio has no way to fight back without projectiles, and he's gonna have a hard time getting over those traps, so that is the way to go. Which is why Rage is so important for this match. Whenever he goes into Rage Explosion, he's effectively locking Wu out of the game, as she can no longer use any of her tools without risking death. But until then, yeah, you just gotta make sure to keep them away.
You know, I was thinking, it's funny if his apple actually wait, a fake one, and then trap it. But it does absolutely nothing. I was thinking, that's something, right?
Yes, trying to go for the unblockable, but getting hit out of it instead. Once again, Nukio is already at the distance where he wants to be, so it's gonna be really difficult for Wu to work out at this point. She needs to find a way to get him away once again to get the traps, but there's already a life lead. If anyone wants to get in close, it's gonna be Wu at this point. He wants to do the damage, and yeah, I'm gonna be careful for those Tsubames. Okay, once again, just
Yeah.
biding his time before approaching.
Right enough to then go over. Oh, he's frustrated. B-boy and
And that's gonna be for round 1. Once again, trying. Gotta be very careful once Wu is away, but if he's close in already, it's very difficult for Wu to get him away and get back into the grind game. And there we go, already at a great distance, and pressure is gonna still be a problem for Wu. Already out of the corner, but and getting them down with a projectile. Still too close for comfort, if you were to ask me. Either way, here comes the rage explosion, and Wu is nearly.
God.
Remember what I said about being logged out of the game? Not this time. And it's gonna be on. It's still not gonna be enough to kill, but it's pretty much. It's almost done at this point.
Let's see.
Once again, the thing is, Wu is no longer playing the game. She cannot do any of her usual stuff, so she could still come back.
Okay, no, it is. That's a lot of time on the clock. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Disorder Unit is the one that has to get in close now.
Correct. Oh. Alright, what's
Going for the little bit of damage. And the Tsubame from the ground. That's gonna be sealing the next round. He's still in the game, but once again, no rage left. Gotta deal with all of Wu's traps. And here we are.
and then coming in with full rage bar with another.
Abs- Now, Ukyo has a lot of great range too, but with those well-placed traps, if he wants to go for anything that extends his hurtbox too much, he's gonna get hit, and he does not want that. There we go. Okay, in range, we can actually start playing the game now. And there's Tsubame, once again, keep the distance, trying not to let Wu get away, or she's gonna start their grind game again.
There it goes. Stopping right next to it.
Playing control in this case. Gotta be real careful. Grab. And once again, Wu back in her preferred position, controlling the game. And that's what I was talking about. He has amazing buttons, great range, but he cannot risk having his hardbox out too much, or that is exactly what's going to happen. Either way, a great way to deal with Wu in most scenarios. Whenever he was in, he was making sure to capitalize as much as possible. But B-Boy is just too good at this grind game. What can we say? He knows exactly the position where he wants to be in, and he's not letting Ukyo getting in close.
Alrighty, good stuff there. Dang. Love playing as always. I just like how we both play. I feel the gears turning. It's good. But yeah, good stuff. I was mainly trying to look out for hesitation and seeing what he was committing to. Glad I was able to bait out some pokes and dodges. But good stuff.
Yeah, once again, that was a bad position to be in, Asukio. You know, it's very clear for the audience, I believe, that you could not risk too much going into the fireball game, as he has a great way to contest that. We could see that anytime you tried, he was ready with the Tsubames. But I will say the traps are are good enough to keep control of the game. You know, they paid off big time for this one.
Yeah, in fact, well, those of you that have watched, or maybe you haven't, me and Ghost, we've played this matchup bazillion times. There's even a video of us like doing a first to 10, giving our thought processes. This matchup is technically advantage Ukyo, but half of it all revolves around trap and the space control. And that's why a lot of that matchup is set a trap, you sit there and you figure out who's going to commit to what, be it approaching, poking, whatever. And then it just comes down to the layers and adaptation from there. Pretty wild.
Excellent, great insight from our player right here, now back on the commentary booth. And we have plenty of games coming on, so, you know, we have, do not think for a moment that it is ending anytime soon. Now, who do we have next on the list?
Yeah, we're in top 8, so I'm assuming we're going to have... Oh, wait a minute. Did Lemon and Daigo play off stream?
I will think so, yes,
losers
because Daigo is already advancing. We're just waiting for the next match on losers. So,
well, because the next losers 8 is Ultra Cham and Thrusty. So are we doing that? Excuse me.
I will leave it up to our
Oh,
team
well,
here
they
organizing
readied
everything.
up, so I guess we are.
Oh, here we are. Okay, you're gonna see your host playing right here. So we'll give it away for Ultra Champ and Trusty Soul. We're gonna start any minute now. Once again, speaking of character varieties, what is Trust gonna surprise us with now?
If we had the chance, I would say we should do a Twitter poll because that'd be funny. But so far we've seen the Remo, we've seen the Soggy Boy, we've seen the Becerra. The question is if we're gonna see a certain crystal ball user who sounds like he's on the verge of crying.
Well, you gotta get your frames ready at 3 because that's gonna be a match to. Okay, that may not be the case. However, it's not gonna be funny if we still get some Amakusa action later on. But now we're going back to Rimu and trying to keep control of the space as well with that ice.
Yeah, honestly, this makes sense. Two very squirrely characters, but Rimu, to put it bluntly, has the better assets of like pressure, of mix, some of the best anti-airs in the game also. Oh wait, y'all did do a chat prediction.
What do you know?
So yeah, well, I say this, but you try to challenge Cham Cham at round start, that's just a bad idea. But Ultra Cham so far getting that patented Cham Cham aggression going. But now it's Trusty's turn. Not doing meaties though, letting him jump out.
Yeah, just trying to keep control with distance. But those are some really good jump-ins, and the neutral jump paying off, and we're going straight into weapon flip.
Welcome to GameStop. I don't even know if that was a combo. 'Cause that was only, I don't even think that was a combo. I guess he caught him mashing or something. That
99%
was
fade in here.
okay. I think I'm seeing some weapon flip execution errors because I'm assuming he wanted to weapon flip. That would have been a good choice actually.
Yeah, well, once again, Trust making sure to control the space, setting up those projectors in advance. However, once Cham Cham has the advantage, well, she just can go wherever she pleases. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but you need to do your pressure meaty or else you're going to have people doing wake up mirror. That's interesting.
There's
All
a
right,
burst.
dude. Okay, we've seen a lot of zero fear today after burst.
Yeah, and it's paying off. It continues to pay off. Why would you fear the other guy?
Holy frick, dude. Well, I mean, he had nothing to lose there, so actually, honestly, that made. But now
But
you
again,
have no bar.
this tournament is running in 99% faith, and it's paying off so far. So let's continue.
99% fate. Full screen weapon flip. You're safe. That wasn't a punish, but caught him committing to the flip. Interrupting the pressure now. Interesting adaptation from Rusty. And again, you got to do your pressure meaty. He's been waking up mashing almost every time.
And even so, okay. Ooh. Oh, and there is the no. Okay, we're going back in. Okay, it's our turn to be in burst, and that's pretty dangerous.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, good job on Cham, not overcommitting there. Whoa.
Okay, and that's gonna be dangerous, but she still has a life lead and ready for that already. Okay.
There we go.
No, it's not gonna be dead, but it's weapons out.
Gets
so how?
Ooh, nice patience.
Okay.
Now's your chance. Oh,
Air to air.
the wrong air to air. Oh, and picked the wrong ring. That was not the boomerang you want to be doing. Point blank. Cham Cham boomerangs are all about picking the right version for the right ranges. So very unfortunate overcommitment. But that match was close. So take a moment, lock in. All good.
And we're going back into it. So let's see if he contests at startup. No, this time was patient. So no learning from the past mistakes. Let's see if this keeps up for the rest of the match.
Nice. Interrupting the ice platform. Didn't want to take the tomfoolery that can happen. Nice deflect. I'm gonna assume that was a messed up SSM, maybe because he went straight to DP.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are very unfortunate. That input can be really tricky sometimes when you're in these situations. But we take those. We take those. It gives us the distance we want.
Yeah. Either way, taking the weapon flip, but honestly, like we said, Rimu doesn't really care. Didn't get the knockdown, but doesn't matter. Whiffed
The DP is gonna
into
save the day.
DP. What in the
Imagine
world?
needing your weapon for having your DP. Couldn't be me.
Oh, airborne reset, tragic. Opted to take the weapon flip. Well, Cham Cham, best knockdown. One of the best knockdowns.
Yeah, giving plenty of time to still saving it for a better position. But at this point, I will say this will be the best time to try to rage. But yeah, I'm not the one playing.
Well, I mean, I don't blame him. I figured he wanted to try and use that rage that he had. Nice,
once
good
again.
patience. Not dead, but guess for game. What are we doing
Evening the
here?
odds. Yeah.
Ooh, opted to back off.
Oh, what a well-timed jump. Okay, plenty of time to react to that.
Here.
No worries here.
Controlling
the game. Oh,
that was
That was
almost
devious.
Sick. Dang.
that was devious. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You know, getting into the head, knowing the angle wasn't gonna be enough. That was beautiful.
Good attempt though, honestly. But yeah, that weapon flip is a giant wall. I don't even know if different timing would have worked there. I mean, maybe if you delayed it.
Yeah,
a
if
bit.
they have waited a little bit more, the arch could have been, is big enough so that they could jump over it. But at that timing, no, it was going to land straight into it, as we can see on the replay. Once again,
Janky.
Dross was just counting on the fireball, quote unquote fireball, because it's ice. But on the fireball, doing keeping them on their keeping them on edge, and that distracted them from the fact they tried to jump over it with the move with special and landed right where he wanted them.
Yeah, well, tragic, but that puts Ultra Cham at tying for 7th. Good stuff, my dude. I'm assuming we're gonna go with traditional bracket order, so we're gonna go into losers' quarters. Taki, Tonfa, and Daigo. Is that what we're doing?
Okay, we can double check right now, just so I can be clear on that. Yes, because in this case, I don't think I go.
Yep, Kelly put it in the Discord. So Taki, Tonfa, and Daigo, or Shin Daigo, if you get him in the right zone. Daigo, one of the, dare I say, strongest up and coming players lately. He's scary, very good.
Yeah, having a good understanding of Kazuki, making sure to keep those charges up, knowing the strengths of the character, which is a very strong character too. So, he's definitely been doing his homework outside, ready for the tournament, and we're about to see it on stream now. So here's hoping for a good show on everyone's side.
Absolutely. On the other side of Daigo, we're gonna have Taki Tonfa, another OG. We're gonna have to see how Taki Tonfa deals with the Kazuki matchup. Like we said, Kazuki, really good character, and depending on who you ask, actually the best character in the game. That could be a discussion for another day. But in general, it's a very well-rounded character. And so
What are you
Taki
saying, B-Boy? I thought the best character was Hiroha.
Oh, right. Wait, my bad. Well, that's why I said depending on who you ask. We all know Iroha's the actual best character, but there are some individuals that have that agenda that Kazuki is the best.
Imagine being so wrong. But anyway,
but yeah, let's see if Daigo proves us wrong, or if Taki Tonfa is able to manage well in the mid-range. Kazuki, very flexible, honestly, low-key Build-A-Bear in some aspects. You can play him how you want, you can build him how you want.
But once again, as we said before, Jube is not only a very solid character, he's a great character overall, and Tonfa is, dedicated to the character. He knows it really well, so let's see how it pays off for this match.
Okay, a little bit of strike throw going on here. Used all the charges. Look at the damage. Nice. See, and that's the thing about Kazuki. You usually want to have at least 2 fire stalks at the ready, because you become the best zoner in the game, and you have good damage on deck for whatever combo you do.
Yeah, and he's using every chance he has to keep the charges up, which is great. I mean, Juve wants you to have around this distance, and if you go back a little bit, you have plenty of time to prepare your charges.
Yep.
There we
So
go.
far, he's not giving him a chance to do anything else. Trying to hold his ground and poke. Risky business, especially with run-up throw. If he didn't do that early, that would have...
Oh, and there we go. Once again,
I
Juve.
can't tell... Yeah, no, that was good. I can't tell if that was a preemptive anti-air or if that was a misinput on Fireball. Those of you that play this game, y'all know this game's input buffer is sometimes a little too generous. So accidental DPs can just happen. Run up level 3 Fireball. Good
Yeah,
lord.
you can even fool commentary into thinking you're a god, predicting with anti-airs, but well, it does what he wants sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, there go the there go the charges, and playing the Fireball game.
I had a sound of surprise, but those of you that don't know, Kazuki level 3 Fireball is actually an incredibly safe thing to do. It just looks very silly. And we've seen Daigo, no fear really. A lot of grabs, a lot of just blowing the charges when he knows it might work.
Yeah, and ready always to follow up with a combo afterwards, because those 3 levels of charge give you plenty of time to hit them with something else. And he's well aware of it. He knows when that's going to land, and he's always ready to follow it up.
Oh, Taki Tonfa got the poke, but didn't convert into DP. Might have been scared of the distance.
And, here, that's a good time as any. Oh, no patience. It's not paying off, for once.
Now he's gonna have to fight this out the old-fashioned way. Ooh,
No
went for the
rage to the
counter,
win.
but really smart on Daigo not using a weapon jump in. Bam.
Yeah, once again, ready for the follow-ups after the Fireball. Meanwhile, Tonfa is landing some good pokes, but not following through, and it's gonna cost him big time.
How did he know? Actually,
I think we know who the real god is in here. Who's got their god reads in here?
I guess so. I didn't even see what he tried to counter poke with, because I could have sworn Jubei's close normals are non-weapon normals. So if he was a little bit closer, that wouldn't even work. But I don't know. Either way, good stuff. The Daigo. That's nice. No
Capitalizing on that blowback.
Doing a little high-low here. Okay, Tonfa.
Okay, getting out of the... Yeah, but smartly getting out of the corner.
Yeah,
Once again, he's doing great pokes, but every time he lands them, Kazuki's in the air, so not much to follow with there.
Uh-oh. Does not feel good getting clipped by level 2 Fireball. He can just get to mosey on over there and get a free confirm.
Yeah, so Daigo has been really good at detecting the chances he has to charge them. So, yeah, even if you use one of them, it's right back up next before you know it.
Yeah, ever since his buffs, getting the fire charges has been trivial. Honestly, you have to really bully Kazuki to make sure he doesn't get any fire charges, because he can just do it.
Yeah, it's very easy at this point, and, Daigo is doing the best out of this. Oh, please.
Nice. Didn't miss the punish. Good. That was a very committal cancel into the weapon flip. I'm assuming he was just going to go for it. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure those are
Yeah, so on the other hand, we're seeing a bit of a lack of commitment from Tonfa from the follow-ups. Like this time it was guaranteed after a grab, but sometimes he lands those pokes and there's no follow-up in here. Meanwhile, Daigo just gets the fireball and he's ready for the follow-up every single time. Now, to be fair, you have much more time to react whenever something lands with the fireball compared to the poke, but even then, it's definitely costing him.
Yeah, depending on if you're doing things preemptively or hit confirming, Jubei does have some of the most oh my god. Jubei has one of the most straightforward combos in the game, but I imagine he might be afraid of the max range jank that can happen. There are times where if you get the tippy tip of Jubei's pokes, that combo might not work. So it's understandable if he's just going for only the poke, but I have to be careful about what happens afterward.
Okay, going for the overhead one. That was really good that he didn't get punished for that.
Yeah. Daigo holding on, and it pays
that
off.
was a very early parry, but those activations of the parry are insane. Yeah.
Yeah, parry. Well, I mean, parry is pretty darn active, but either way, the confidence is just hang on. Gotta admire that.
I mean, there is a very clear best button on that range, so and he was ready for it.
Yeah. Oh, no dice on that read though.
Okay, keep
but
fishing.
Hansa kind of just chilling, not really trying to overcommit, staying away and getting free meter right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he's ready for those fireballs now, but barely. Okay, we have a
There's
punish.
the combo. There we go.
Okay, getting back some momentum here. At
And
this
there we
point.
go. This is. I was wondering we were gonna see the Jubei up back. Honestly, pretty hard to deal with depending on the matchup. But watch your toes.
Now we.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
There's the rage explosion.
Honestly, I'm not sure what would have been the best. Well, actually, close heavy wouldn't have killed, but still better than nothing.
Yeah, now he has to be really careful about those. And there's the response to the counter, but there's still plenty of time on the rage explosion, so there's still time for another one.
With punish.
Not death,
Are you
but
gonna use
that's
the
a bad
godlike
spot to be in.
6-6A? Oh, Rick!
There we go.
Dang,
That's what Chad was
maybe
saying
Scrub
earlier.
was right.
That's exactly what
anti-air
Chad was
dashing
saying
one.
earlier.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't even see what Daigo tried to press. So he maybe just got anti-aired without like actually committing to anything. But either way, it's we love to see it. That was some hilarious confirmation of the agenda there. We were literally just talking about it, and there you go.
Okay, now we're getting started here. And once again, back to the ranges here, by getting more charges. So once again, no reason getting those. Any punish? Yes, we have a punish again.
I forget how plus, or if it's even plus at all when Kazuki tries to run full screen after level 2 fireball. But either way, good stuff calling off the jump. So like you said, we're just kind of just chilling in neutral.
Getting the meter back, yeah, pretty much. Not risking. There is the... Okay, there's finally a punish back, but you know, if he has charges, Kazuki can punish us with way more damage than Yumi can.
Yeah, this is so funny. They've both been feeding each other meter, but honestly not seeing it being utilized right now. We might need to see Tonfa like try to inch his way forward. Oh my god!
Oh, and there's gonna be it. Oh, there we
Lift
go. That is insane.
cancels. Oh, got caught in your startup. Yeah, back. You're too far away.
Not quite close to the edge.
I forgot if you have to hold a direction when you pick it up off screen, but either
I
way,
don't
I think he was a little
think
too
so.
far away.
Yeah, that should be the case because I picked it up without wanting to do so. So you know.
Yeah, I mean, that was funny panic to watch. But 6 Samsho seconds on the clock. Daigo needs to be careful here.
Yeah, Tonfa had no reason to get close, but never mind. He did anyway. Once again, that confidence one, you know, he's not expecting him to come close. He wanted to come for the grab, and Tonfa was ready for it.
Yeah, well, in fact, I thought I had saw a dashing kick from Daigo. But either way, Tonfa caught him in the startup.
Sure, going for the aggression, and he was ready for that, and here we go. Once again, at that point, you will expect the other to stay passive since they have no reason to come close. So either way, he still got them good with that unexpected move.
Yeah, and Tonfa so far been doing really good, just holding his ground. Daigo trying to do some dash up. Oh, there we go.
Oh my
I was gonna say he's trying to dash up and bait stuff, but he went for a weapon jump in, and Tonfa was ready for the counter.
Oh yes, Daigo started playing out of his mind, but great adaptation by Taki Tonfa. He knew how to get to this. Like once he started getting his bearings here, he shows why he has so much experience in this. Why he's one of the OGs.
Yes, indeed. Whew, good stuff though. That puts Daigo at tie for 5th. And now we're gonna go to the other side of losers quarters before a break. So Disorder Unit and Thrusty, get on in here.
Okay, so we are ready for more Ukyo action. As for Thrust, I have no idea anymore. He plays whatever he wants.
Yeah. Alrighty, chat room. Who is he picking? Place your bets. Metaphorical or literal, depending on if we get a pull up.
Let's go gambling. What is he gonna play this time?
Well, for the Ukyo matchup, I don't know if Thrusty has any direct counter picks, but off the top, or sorry, I was about to get into mid-set coaching. Let me be vague with it. Off the top of my head, with his characters, there are 2 characters that on paper can give Ukyo a semi-hard time. And who he picks, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, once again, it is his tournament. He's free to play whoever he wants. But that aside, once again,
either way you can play. Yeah, do whatever.
I know I wanted to make a joke about it, but anyway, that aside, I mean, yeah, once again, Tross has that benefit that he's not stuck into one character. He has plenty of choices here, and well, once again, he's been around the business for a while too, so he might have a good idea of what to go with next. Now it's up to the chat to know what Tross is actually going to do. Some are already saying Basara. They think they are gonna stick with with the same strategy that got him the win against Earthquake. So we'll see what's gonna come up next.
This will be interesting. While we wait for Disorder Unit, another reminder, if you're watching live, I'm gonna go check that Matcherino page. I'm gonna hit refresh and see how many codes are left.
Yeah, and he has no match to go to right now, so you're gonna get a stern talking if you haven't been using those codes, just so you know.
Oh, I see it. It's still on 37. What did I tell you? See, this is just like what I asked you to have the dishes done before I come home. Why aren't the dishes done, chat? Why are those still codes? Come on now. Do you need to be grounded from the next Sam Show lobby?
Okay, Makura here is saying that he's going for Rimu for this matchup, which will be an interesting choice, I would say. But either way, Troll has plenty of tools to go with here, so let's see how this goes. Rimuru. Okay, most likely.
Snap! Hold up. I think we have the sneak peek on the stream.
Do we now? Okay.
Oh dang! Well, my bet was incorrect. If this is what he's going with. Did you remember that? See? I know y'all are better than that. Y'all know better. You don't get in there and click that code right now. I'm taking your phone. I'm taking your Steam Deck. And you're not hanging out with your friends this weekend.
Oh, thank God he didn't mention the Switch too. Anyway. Okay, we still have some. Okay, let's see who everybody voted for here. We're about to see right now. We're about to see. Everyone is already ready for the match, so we're gonna be live in a little bit. Either way, it's most likely gonna be an interesting match all the same because Tross is very good with a variety of characters, and Sword Unit has an amazing Ukyo. So regardless of whether you won or lost on this bet right here, you're up for an amazing match right here. So don't worry about it. Even if the dishes are not washed, they're definitely not gonna get washed during this match because you don't want to miss a second of it.
Well, I mean, unless that's your punishment, since you didn't wash the dishes, you don't get to watch Top 8 of Sam Show. Depends on your method of parenting, I suppose. But we're going to start the match here. And we have Thrusty's perspective, so we get to see in real time. Oh, wait. He baited the stream. I think my bet was wrong either way. He's going Rimu.
Pay up, my man. Pay up.
Yeah, well, whoever bet their channel points, congratulations. But
I could see a couple of comments here that I already had an idea of where it was going, so maybe you remember to have the dishwasher. Jesus. Okay. Okay, whoever says no is gonna miss an amazing match. We're about to start now.
Yeah, both these characters. Well, I mean, Ukyo is the king of coin flip mix. Rimu is coin flip mix, but has to do a bit to get it going. But either way, like we talked about, very pesky character. Can be kind of hard to pin down unless we see those patented anti-air Subames that Disorder Unit is honestly a god at. So far,
yeah, pretty much.
Great pokes.
Okay, these are going to be some interesting projectiles to deal with for Ukyo here compared to the Wu matchup. But even then, it's still a good way. It's still getting close, but the mirror is keeping the distance that Rimuru wants.
Okay, we're gonna need to see some meaties because Thrusty has been getting away with Wake Up Mirror all day today. And I don't understand how. Nice.
Okay,
Welcome
yeah,
to game.
he's about to be
Trade.
grounded for getting away with such a degenerate strategy.
All right, but yeah, like I said, similar to the Wu matchup, Rimu also has some space control to work with, but in all of that, you still have to remember that Rimu is a fast lady. So you gotta be ready for these run-up throws. See? You're in
Yeah.
the blender.
Once
Nice
again, the
punish.
little bit of a Sogetsu player is coming in here because he's getting those setups, you know, between the fucking projectile and herself. So we're gonna have to deal with a lot of those. Even if you're up close, Ukio is gonna have to deal with a lot of setups because Tross
dear.
loves those.
Yep. I think that was supposed to be a Tsubame, an unfortunate dodge. Dang. But yeah, it's the life of Ukio. Wow,
What a dodge. Okay, he was ready for the Tsubame this time. I don't care how big the hitbox is. If my hardbox isn't there, nothing's gonna happen.
Exactly. So far, holding it down in neutral a little bit.
Okay,
Great
making good
punishment
use
on
of
his whip.
those huge buttons.
That was super committal. Okay, get the knockdown. Reversal super!
The fool was
at
already
least-
there, not
Yeah,
much you
at
could do
least we're
about that.
meatying now. Or I guess it technically wasn't meaty, but at least it stopped it. And either way, no fear. Dang.
Once again, this is an
he bet his
SNK game.
counterpoint.
This is an SNK game. If you use your super hit, you're still getting hit.
Yeah, there is only one invincible weapon flip in the game, and that's Basara's. There are... I forget how many, but there are some with projectile invincibility, and there are some that are just fat. None of the other ones besides Basara are actual wake-up supers. So remember,
Okay,
meaty.
that is great advice. And for now, we see that we are going back to the lobby for a moment. Now, is Tross trying to get his bearings, or is he going to adapt to something else? Either way, this will give him plenty of room to think over the strategy, to see what's going to happen, because that Ukio play was great. They didn't care about the spacing. There was a lot of no fear here. So let's see what comes up next.
Yeah, I don't recall Disorder Unit having a counter pick ready. So definitely just let me take a moment. Or wait, no, my bad. Thrusty is the one that has the potential for counter pick.
Yeah, it
And
seems
yeah,
like he only needed a breather right now. So because we're going back to Rimu.
Could have been another Biken sighting, but nah, we're just running it back. Gonna see if we can adapt.
Honestly, I don't know why I keep preaching like Crane Gang over here when Viking Gang is much stronger. Like they keep getting more people. I cannot compete with that, man.
Well, because it's just unfortunate. It'll be the year 20XX, and we'll all be playing Biken while we have prosthetic hands doing perfect inputs. Tried to do
That is a
micro dash
shame,
SSM a little too long, I think, on the dash.
A little too macro in that dash, not so much micro. So we gotta have to deal with this now.
Gotta get it right. And now you're in the blender. SSM wasted. Guest for game. Nothing
is a-
happened except for a clash from a character with a wave. And
How nice of Ukio of giving this little lady time to get her weapon up.
oh, brother. Well, let's see if Thrusty can maintain his composure after that.
Something, Clash is being
Ooh.
inconsequential.
At the startup of the Tsubame, the run-up throws have been doing people taxes today. Chip to
Once again, trying to work with those meaties, but Tross is just too much of a fan of setting up things beforehand, so
Yep. Honestly, I forgot how punishable that chip attack is. I don't blame you missing the punish there.
Okay, checking those dashes.
Nice.
Once again, well aware of the speed of Rimu, trying to check on those dashes.
Tsubame, guess for game, or are we gonna burst? If he anti-air Tsubame, you might have been cooked.
Okay, bursting. Okay, that's fair.
Now's the time.
Okay, this gives her time to play her fireball game, but this is not Cham jumping into it. The Ukio has plenty of patience
Wait
here.
a minute. Doesn't Rimu's weapon flip count as a projectile? Couldn't he have?
Now that
things
is a
to
fun
elaborate.
question. That would be a really funny thing to see, but he's not gonna risk it in tournament, so we'll have to wait another day to see if that's the case.
Ay, ay, ay. But either way,
You know,
Shorty
funnier
in
things
here-
have been seen in fighting games, so we have to believe.
That is true. All right, there we go. Well, he didn't mean, but he baited out the wake up option at least.
Once again, Troll is just too much of a fan of those setups, so you just gonna have to make them work against him.
Wow,
Oh, that is a
rare
beautiful-
Ukio aerial. Okay, Thrussy's gonna have to be careful here, getting the knockdown. Doing the pesky jump stuff, block the lows. Oh,
what
no!
a whiff! That's still not enough to get him close enough for the game. It's still one mistake for Rimu.
Yeah, honestly, Disoriented has the life lead. He can just chill. But I wouldn't.
Yeah, once
blame him
again,
being
checking
careful
those
around
dashes.
throws.
And the anti-air Tsubame with to seal the deal. Once again, that was some great play from Tross, but there was no reason for Disorder Unit to risk it here. You have to check those dashes. That's it.
Yeah, sensational, good stuff.
Okay, but that is it for this match. So we are moving on now with Disorder Unit moving into. That means that's gonna be Taki Tonfa versus Disorder Unit up next-ish. That aside, and B-Boy, I wouldn't wish your fate on anyone on what's coming up next.
Well, playing Scrub, it's another Tuesday. But
Wednesday, what
we're
do I know?
Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, I just reread the thing. So we're gonna go straight into loser semis and then winners finals after a break. But if Taki Tonfa is ready, or if you wanna like stall a little bit, get Distorted Unit off of this momentum.
Well, it depends on whether Tross wants to allow those mind games, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the actual tourney rules are. But
If
either
I
way,
didn't get to mind game him, you don't get to. This is my tournament.
he does have that power here.
He will never abuse that, though. This man has been carrying this side of the Samshu community for so long. I don't think this power has gone into his head. If anything else, he's keeping the community alive. So, once again, a good time, as always, to shout out both Kelly and Tross for, doing so much for this community and hosting this great tournament. All of these matches are thanks to their hard work and everybody here, as well as you in the community. So, up to so many more years of Samshu, we do not care what SNK is doing next. We're always keeping this game alive because we just love how it is in here.
Absolutely. Shout outs to the literal pillars of the community and y'all just playing what you like. I appreciate it.
I was lucky the SSM missed. Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't think it would have killed up that time, but either way, it would have definitely been. It definitely would have hurt, would have changed the momentum quite a bit. But as they say in the business, we take those.
Yeah, what do you mean, man? That's reactable.
Oh my! Actually, I saw that Diaphone. I saw Diaphone feed. I can't believe y'all are starting the reaction discourse again. How long ago? Like, how long has it been since the last time we had this same conversation about what's quote unquote reactable in fighting games?
It's been 0 days since our last reacted discourse. Our record is 0 days.
Ay, ay, ay. Every time. Time is a flat circle in the FGC. The flavor of the month discourse never gets stale, but that's perfect for all you content creators. You know what to do. Farm that content.
You gotta pay rent. You do what you
pay
gotta
those
do.
bills. Put some scathing hot takes. Bait that engagement. Do what you gotta do. No worries. Get that bag.
So, B-Boy, we're waiting for the next match. How about we check if the guys already did the dishes?
Oh yeah. So Let's take a look-see here. Did y'all do the freaking dishes? Okay, I see 2 codes used. Y'all washed that coffee mug that you used this morning. Cool. How about the rest of the dishes?
I asked Chad if they did the dishes and they say Devil J, and I smiled. I knew they were washed. Anyway, we're coming up
I mean,
with the
I won't
next
even deny I am kind of guilty of that. It kind of depends on what I'm to. If like I'm just occupied with something, or if something takes precedence in my brain, like, oh, I want to eat all of a sudden, then yeah, I'll wash like some of the dishes, then I'll get back to it later. But in this case, don't be that person. Go use all those codes, please. Share it everywhere. I wasn't exaggerating when I say, actually, I'll click in. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I was exact. There are 10 different ways to log into Matcherino, and it takes 2 clicks. There is no excuse. Just share the freaking link, please.
Look, guys, I know Tross has some really fancy graphics here on the standby here. I know you don't want to miss this orb glowing, but you're not gonna die if you don't watch it for a little bit. You can go and redeem those codes now. It's fine.
Well, that's why I thought he was gonna pick on Makusa, and then he didn't.
Yeah, the orb isn't going anywhere, you guys. You know, you can just go and check. It's fine.
Yeah, Makuta in chat, I see you washed the coffee mug. Good. I'm not gonna ground you, but I'm gonna ask you in about 2 hours if you're gonna wash the rest of those dishes.
Okay, now let's see. I mean, by then, what's the point, man? Tournament's gonna be over. We can ground him, you know.
Well, here we'll give them a chance. Not quite gentle parenting, but something in between. But both the players are in here now.
Now, I saw...
2 out of 3. This is still 2 out of 3 territory, right? Because it's lose enemies or losers.
Yeah, it's semis, so we should be 2 out of 3. Yeah. Let me double check just in case because I don't want to give you false information. Yes, that is semis. So.
Oh
yeah.
frick! You're out of dish soap. Okay, well, there's a couple options here. You can place a target order, have that delivered. You can walk to the nearest 7-Eleven or whatever is in walking distance.
I mean, the break was pretty long. They had time to go there and come back, and they could have brought some snack for us here in the commentary booth, but they didn't. So, you know.
Yeah, well, actually, see, I was going to say Tomf was being very nice, giving y'all time to go get the dish soap. But he already locked in, and this matchup was kind of set from the start, honestly. Ukyo, Jubei, we weren't going to see any other 2 characters from these 2. As far as I know, anyway. Again, like some of y'all said, you can pull out the surprise Baiken. Even if you don't play character, even if you don't play Baiken, your actual best character is Baiken. You just don't know it yet.
Best character after Iroha, I mean. Anyway, then we got...
Everyone has a pocket Iroha and they don't know it.
I mean, to be honest, have you seen those casual lobbies? We have to check who comes next playing Iroha, man. It's kind of a running joke.
And honestly, Iroha is technically the closest character to a Street Fighter character. So honestly, even if you've never played this game before, you probably have an Iroha.
That say though, okay, we're doing some real 2019 gaming right here with this matchup, but that's fine. That's gonna be some great matchup here. And again, both of these characters we've seen plenty of, but you know, both of them are great players with each character, so you know, it's gonna be great here.
Tick throw. This puts you in guest for game territory. What's the plan? Jump out because he didn't meaty. Holy frick. But now Disorder Unit can just chill. Ukyo has pretty darn good pokes, even against a Jubei.
Okay, this range war is pretty even. Like, look at that. Just from that distance, just exactly where Jubei wants to be. He's still in danger from those pokes. And once again, projectiles are a really funny thing to use against Ukyo. If you can see them coming, they're coming back your way.
Yeah. Either he's going to reflect it, or he's just going to chill an instant block, and you're going to give Ukyo free meter, which that would be a terrible idea.
If a Tsubame is bad enough as this, imagine an enraged Ukyo. No, thank you.
Yeah, Ukyo. Well, in fact, that could be another tier list we could make, like craziest characters in Rage. And And now, right now, he doesn't even need it. Coin flip mix. Now's the time. Make this burst count. Jubei, a character. Some people think he's underwhelming in Rage. But remember, just because you don't combo into your weapon flip doesn't mean you're not scary. But unfortunately, he didn't get to land any hits there. Just already going to get in the first game.
Yeah, once again, the way to use for this matchup, even in optimal distance for Juve, Yukio still has great buttons to go with. So he has to be extremely careful even with those pokes. Really rough matchup in some ways.
Yeah, he's been on point with reflecting the projectiles, but honestly, Tonfa's been able to block them, so you might just want to just get the meter at this point.
Pretty much.
Low, but doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't even think
Okay.
Jubei can punish it unless he's point blank.
Okay, still going for those lows and it's playing off very well. Like, you know, all that mix up here on Wake Up, that's
Yep.
been amazing.
Shoutouts to my homie that said just block high against Ukio. He took how many lows and cross ups and he died? Crazy. Not a Tsubame inside and he still died.
All right, once again, some Juve in Rage, it doesn't last too long, and once again, it's still dangerous precisely in a situation like this.
Yeah, but dangerous business. When you're on last round, you want to be careful committing to Jubei weapon flip because the opponent can just burst and E-send you if it'll like close the matchup.
Yes, once again, and considering how close Disorder Unit is to winning this game, that was a very risky thing to do. Might as well just focus a little bit more on that mid-range. Considering Yukio can still contest it, it's better to just go all in. Once again, 99% fate in this tournament. It's been working for most people. Why not try it?
Yeah, in fact, okay. See, he saw him dash and he ran up and threw him. There is so much run-up throw going on, which, to be fair, it is like one of, if not the scariest thing in the game. But skies are closed. Why are you trying to jump? Again.
Once again, on Rage Yukio jumping in, that's really bold. I know I say 99% faith, but you know, gotta be mindful of that 1%.
Dang.
That is beautiful. And still alive, still in the tournament, still going strong. Okay.
The confidence to not burst. That jump worked out.
Yeah, once again, he's been he's been doing great controlling the match right here. So even, you know, living for one more.
That doesn't combo, but that gave him some free chip.
Even then, it wasn't enough distance, so that it didn't matter, but didn't want to risk using the burst right here. Which is understandable. You never know how the match is going to go this early into the game.
Again, we're going to need to start seeing some dodges or maybe even more preemptive pokes.
Okay.
The amount of throws happening so far, there might be a little too much hesitation.
Yeah, that was a risky move, but you know, it's working out so far. Going back into the pokes.
There we go. See, stop the dash. He did the funny. Oh,
And
boy.
there is the rage. Let's go.
Okay, be careful here. Tsubame
Why
jump
would you block
scare.
low? I mean, he never hits low, does he?
Tsubame, dang. It's almost like he had to guess. Oh!
Oh, my man didn't want to commit to burst either and took it to the face. What a shame.
Unfortunate. Yeah, he bet it all on that run-up throw. But sometimes we get a little too locked into what we want to do. Didn't use your burst. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was still a bit rough situation to be in, but burst could have given them some breathing room before, you know, trying the next strategy. But right here, you were up against the wall. You know, the Disorder Unit has been doing a great job checking those lows. And once you're committing to blocking low, he gives you the Tsubame. And now, especially in Rage, that was going to close the game. A really important situation to be in. A really interesting decision holding the burst. But either way, you know, what can I say about Tonfa? The man has been playing out of his mind to make it this far as well. He's shown us that he's an amazing Jubei. So that's nothing against him. You know, Disorder Unit is just amazing.
Yeah, good stuff. And that's going to move Disorder Unit into top 3. He'll be chilling in losers finals to see who he'll play between me and Scrub Saibut. Before we get to winners finals, though, we're gonna be on a break, I believe. I don't know if it's gonna be Twitch ads, commercials, or us commercials, or just us yapping. Whatever Thrusty wants to happen. Oh, Burst didn't come out. That is tragic. There are
Oh, that's unfortunate.
times where how do I put this politely? There are times in this game when the inputs don't happen when you think they should. Let's put it that way.
I'm just gonna say the reason I'm here on commentary so comfortable is because Ethan didn't come out. So I feel you, my man. I feel you.
Yep. Unfortunate. And hey, maybe we'll be on some copium that would get a input buffer.
Okay,
Anyways,
but we're gonna be on a 10-minute break. So if you have to go to the bathroom, you want to get some snacks, you want to go get those dishes done, now is your chance.
Now is the time. 10 minutes. In fact, 10 minutes. I'm putting on a timer. Those dishes better be done. You better have drank some water. And when we come back, we'll have a good time. Okay?
Yeah. We're gonna have some info up here. A couple of things that are going to be showing. Show.
Yeah,
things leading
lay it
up
on
to
us.
the
Let's do it.
SWC. So, you guys are welcome to talk about it.
Yeah,
or go
do
use
a
the
whole
restroom
ad
so
roll,
that,
whatever.
You guys take a break, eat a cookie or a banana. Don't anybody in chat imagine anybody eating a banana. Okay.
Well,
Just wait, you have to say it out loud. We were doing just fine without the mental image.
I might go to my local Baskin Robbins and get a banana. But go ahead and put the stuff on screen. Like we talked about earlier, lots of things coming up, which makes sense. You want to get all of the play and practice in that you can prior to SNK World Championship. In fact, well, actually, it happened already. Top 16, right? Komite Arena in Brazil.
Top 8.
What time? Do you know? Sometime tomorrow.
I can hear her typing away. She'll get all that.
Oh yeah. But also in September, we are gonna have the Japan qualifier and the France qualifier. And then also in September, Just Frame. See what we were talking about earlier? September is jam-packed with stuff, including Vortex Gallery, run by me and Scrub Cybot. So it's going to be a good time. And then going into October, Vegas Climax. I will definitely be there, and I hope to see all y'all there. It's going to be the second to last qualifier. It'll be a good showing. And then later in October, South Bay Monster Masher. I think that's what y'all call it, right? Oh wait, is it just Sam's show? Dang, sick.
No, there's several games. It's just that.
Oh, okay.
This is the
That was
Sam
for that
show.
graphic.
Yeah, there's several.
Gotcha. Oh, so the usual K-Shock. Love the homies hosting us. Really cool space. Big game lineup. And that will be one of the last tourneys before SNK World Championship, actually.
Yep.
And yeah, see, in fact, dude, y'all making me come to SoCal 2 weeks before going to Georgia. I'm just kidding. No, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, please be sure to check out all of those links. Check out everything coming up. Oh, sorry, there isn't too much noise. I'm letting my cat in. But yeah, share the links around. Pre-reg if you haven't. I still need a pre-reg for Vegas Climax. And now I need to pre-reg for South Bay Mashers as well. So yeah. Let's see. We have 7 minutes again, 7 minutes. Y'all better share those codes. Like, I know you think I'm memeing, but I'm not exaggerating when I say post the link literally everywhere. Like, claiming a Matcherino code doesn't require, like, it doesn't even require you to know what a Samurai Shodown. You can send the link to your grandma and say, "Hey, grandma, you have an email, right? Can you click that link and then go to where it says login, and I'll guide you through making a Matcherino account." And then boom, you click that claim code, and then the players will be happy. Your grandma will have learned something. Like, it's a win-win, right? I don't know why you wouldn't just send the link to whoever. In fact, I should send it to my family chat. They know what Sam Show is. In fact, yeah. Hold up. Where's my phone? I'm sending this link to my family right now. I hope y'all are going to do the same. Really, though. Thank you guys for chilling and watching everything so far. I'm going to start Winners Finals in a little bit. I probably should be doing some drills. But at the same time, I don't... Well, do I just play Biken? Or do we use this as a learning opportunity to practice other characters? I don't know. Howdy. We're going to be doing Winners Finals here in a bit. Oh, wait. There was a raid? Yeah, I didn't see an alert or anything. Well, dang. Thank you for the raid. Howdy and hello, everybody. Nako? Yeah, I'll play some Nako. I'll play some Iroha specifically if Double J asks for it, because otherwise I'm not doing it. That matchup sucks. Oh, well, frick. Okay.
No, don't worry. I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, that's fine. It's fine. I want to make sure that our players are doing their best. I'm not going to push any agendas here. It's fine. It's fair.
Yeah, well, because the thing about Iroha is, even though she has a good handful of matchups that genuinely suck, because of the nature of the character, counterpicking with her is more so a player versus player thing, because she's really good at testing your opponent's patience. If you're not down to just chill and hold your ground, and if you're not precise with how you take your turn, then yeah, Iroha can seem like impossible to punish or pin down. But half the time, in fact, this is my secret to y'all, if you're struggling against Iroha, I'm guaranteeing you, half the time, the answer is sit there. Make her come to you. And don't overcommit, don't do anything crazy, just poke. And then when they start trying to like hippity hop around or try and like call stuff with deflects, you run up and grab her. Or you start doing a bunch of up back. And then she has to like try and hippity hop over there and like try to anti-her. That's where the layers come in.
Okay, now that he's given out all this, advice against Iroha players, now you can be sure he's not going to be playing her. Like, why would he give away a way to beat him in tournament? Like,
my bad. Like I said, I'm informative, and like naturally, it's just one of the things I would talk about, especially with my characters. But I mean, like when I play with Scrub, I play all my characters all the time anyway. There really isn't that much that I'm quote unquote saving for FWZ. And like I stream, so like there are rarely any actual surprises from me.
Yeah, but we have Makura here on chat saying, "I will remember those words." What are you doing to me, B-boy? Why are you doing this?
well, I mean, I don't know if some of you have seen the Discord, and part of the agenda that we discuss around Iroha is like potential woman, the character. Iroha is the character that's been gassed up so much, even after being nerfed. She's a character that gives a lot of people trouble. And so naturally, like, especially in the Discord, there's a lot of discussion about her, and we try to give advice when possible. But at the same time, like I said, that's why she's more player versus player counter pick. Because if people don't know, or if they get tilted from impatience, then like either way, picking Iroha is gonna work. So remember those words that I said, but at the end of the day, if you're not down to play just as lame as the Iroha is trying to, then GG's. Thanks for the fun. But I will, yeah, I think I'll be doing some Iroha and Nako, because I have some stuff to work on anyway.
Okay, well, they better get ready because we have 1 minute left on our break. So if anyone is still working on the dishes, they better finish soon because we are coming back in no time.
You better hurry up.
And if you still have something you need to do before the match starts, you have 1 minute. So, you know, keep that in mind because you're not going to want to miss B-Boy here going all out with all his characters. You don't want to miss, you know, I'm gonna say that you've seen Scrub doing this a million times, but this man finds way to surprise us. He's playing the same character, and the man knows how to put up a show. I was watching Evo, and this man was giving me a heart attack, I swear. I don't care how many times I've seen this man play, he still finds way to surprise me. So, you know, you don't want to miss what's coming next.
Yeah, absolutely. The bag of Scrub Cybot is infinitely deep. Knowing from both experience and observation. So, hopefully one way or another, we put on a good show for you. I will be right back real quick, and then we're going to get started.
Yeah, we'll be going back to our final matches. Break is over, which is in a couple of seconds. I'm going to make sure I pay attention to the ad that starts in which I think I'm just gonna let it go, y'all, so that don't lose. Porter, you all ready?
I'm absolutely ready here. Yes.
Oh, nice. We're getting some codes redeemed. Thank you, everybody, for redeeming them codes. Everybody's doing the dishes.
Hey, well, you know, now that B-Boy is gone, that they don't feel the pressure of him watching them, they're finally committing to it. That's great. And you're not gonna disappoint him when he comes back into commentary. So what's up next? We have here B-Boy, and afterwards, depending on how things go, we're gonna go against the Sorare unit. So we still have plenty of great matches to go. Now that the break is over, you all better be here because you don't want to miss any of this. Oh, thank you, Tonfa. Now that you have some extra time, make sure to vacuum the stairs. Love to see it. All right, then. Now we're just waiting for our players here. Is everyone coming into the lobby? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, just waiting for the guys in. Things here. As well. Well, that B-Boy's probably gonna be away from their comms quite some.
Yeah, as much as he wants to give us all his insight while he's playing, we still want to get some time to actually enjoy the matches. You know, we don't want him giving away all he's doing to the opponent. I mean, it's not like Scrub needs it, but why put himself in more disadvantage anyway? But B-Boy is already in, Scrub is already in place, so we're about to start any minute now. Once again, B-Boy says he's going to play Iroha, he's going to play Erin, but he has so many characters to play here. We are about to see great things happening. All right.
I'm looking at, so after down that, vacuum the dishes and wash the stairs.
Okay, there we go. Everyone's stairs are squeaky clean now. Okay, that's perfect.
Oh, whoa.
What do we have here? Sorare unit. Okay, yeah. Okay, now waiting on B-Boy for now, which is great.
Yeah, I think he stepped away for a second. Mic down. He was talking the whole time during the break and didn't go, not wash the dishes, but I'm sure he didn't.
You give man a break, but he loves to yap too much. What can we do about it? I mean, I took some time to get to take care of some business I had myself, but you know, what can I say? If people loves to yap and give away how to beat my character, who am I to stop him? Granted, I know that's no that's no new knowledge. I know everybody here knows their Sam show well, but even if you don't, you know that's some great insight that this B-boy is giving us here, and he has plenty more to come around once his match is over. So you know, stay tuned. We have Kelly reminding everyone how to use the free Maturino code. So once again, make sure not to disappoint B-boy and go start redeeming those right now.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I was feeding my gremlin cat sons. But yes, thank you. Do the match Reno and stuff. Enjoy the matches.
Heard it from B-boy himself.
Yeah, what I heard is that he didn't use the break wisely, so now he have to keep us waiting. What a guy! But even then, though, we love it that way either way. So we're about to see some Iroha action. So if everyone is trying to see how to be the character, I'm gonna say this: that is a matchup that you know. Well, what matchup isn't Scrub familiar with? But this is one that he's definitely seen a couple of times. So if you want to learn some things here, this is gonna be the match to watch.
いざ尋常に一本目勝負
Okay, and coming right away, going for the overhead right away, keeping that distance, and just a matchup where Scrub likes to be really aggressive. And breathing right away with the deflect. Okay, once again, those buttons doing a lot of work, using the downwards DP to move around, but Baiken is ready. Oh, okay, that is a great win to anti-air then. Depending on the R's you have the double jump, it's very easy for them to counter it. Yeah, Scrub is just ready for those.
Also,
Okay.
y'all don't forget that this is the first on tournament, so all matches.
Okay, Scrub is using to make the most of those big bottoms they have. Okay, now trying to keep the distance. Once again, that anti-air may not be quite as good as it is in Guilty Gear, but it does wonders here in Samsho. Okay, not blocking the other. Not risking with any other commitment. And the neutral jump does it for Baiken in this one.
That button's really good, even though it doesn't look like it. I feel like it doesn't look like it really gets much air, but
The hitbox is really wide, so it has a lot of uses. It's a very versatile move, and especially in neutral jump, depending on the button Iroha presses, they have plenty of time to punish with that. So that is a great bonus specifically against it. Okay, trying to get distance, but that is a very bad way to be in. Once again, Scrub knows how to be aggressive up close against Iroha, and that is painful. That could have been a bigger punish, but even then, Scrub remains in control of the match. Okay, going back into the zoning. Taking the chance to Rage Explosion, but that is too... Yeah, once again, no fear. If there's one thing that Scrub has shown us is that he has no fear. He doesn't care if you're in Rage Explosion, he's gonna find the opening. Okay, that is the first one. Now, he's a crowd pleaser, so he got to play some Iroha now. Is he gonna change? And let's see what he goes for next. Once again, remember, they have Scrub has to win 2 more to advance, so he will still have plenty of time to adapt and change his strategy. And let's see what he goes for now. I'm going for Naoko, the crowd placer. We're going for a petition from one of our viewers. Now let's see how this matchup fares against Scrub's Baiken this time.
boy has definitely been working on Nako.
いざ尋常に一
Get
本目
really good results lately.
Okay, straight away, being a little more patient. That dash in is being punished, but not too much. Okay, once again, having to deal with Baiken's bottom is such a gauntlet in on itself. But Nako should have some good tools around it. Okay. Okay. For sure. Still getting some good rage out of those blocks. The life lead is still considerable. But once again, Scrub is not giving them any chances. Making use of those huge bottoms, the jump ins are doing great work. And so, what can I say about the tatami? It's a great way to control the screen while still holding your ground. Okay, going for full damage and still closing in. Okay, sadly no punish in there. Plenty of space, but not the right dash for it.
anti-air with it.
Once again, if Vikings buttons up far enough were not good enough, now up close they have some really fast buttons, so it's still gonna be a struggle. In B-Boy is having a hard time getting in close, like making anything meaningful land. It has to be a death by 1,000 cuts. Scrub is just doing better in the same game.
Yeah, this is a rough matchup in general. I feel like it is because of her butter knife just doesn't go far enough. And then it's the complete opposite going against Viking.
Yeah, and once again, not too much of a. That's what I was thinking about. Not much enough Namahaha being played, and now cannot be as risky. But once again, Scrub is finally paying for his crimes. He's finally getting punished for being bold during those re-explosions.
We tried to.
Oh,
better dodge.
okay, that is an unfortunate dodge, but you know, for once, not being rewarded for that boldness. That, however, leaves Nako without rage to work with for the next match. And once again, Scrub is doing a great job keeping distance with those normals, and Nako hasn't been able to come in close. And trying to zone him out. He's just giving them meter. This is definitely a rough one. Like, no, the bonus are too fast to do anything great to punish right there. There's a clear difference on who is dominating on that range.
Nice run under there from B-Boy though.
Okay, there's a bit of a trade, but once again, just a dead of 1,000 cuts, and Viking is cutting more. Once again, we're seeing that there is no need to commit to anything larger. Just beating them by button advantage is being closer, is being good enough. Takes more time, yes, but paying patience is paying off. And there is a combo for death, and that was a wrap. Once again, this seems to have been a controversial matchup, considering that Nako was having a hard time punishing anything that Viking was throwing out or getting close. So we're going to see what kind of adaptation are we going to see. Is it going to be time to bring back the Wu? We will see in a moment. And it's going to be a rematch. B-Boy has faith on Nako. Once again, this tournament is 99% fade, so let's see that let's hope that it pays off for B-Boy. Otherwise, okay, going for the overhead. That's good. Okay, run and grab, no longer committing to just the buttons. Yeah, okay, that is a pretty good punish, like getting some life lead now. Okay, going for the overhead. Once again, going back into the pokes. Run up grab, working out, perfect. Now Viking is enraged, so once again, gotta be careful about those. Committing to larger buttons now, but still keeping distance. Oh, that rage buff is doing wonders. Okay, that is a great anti-air projectile. And there we go. Okay, Faith is doing his job now. That's one more for B-Boy and Nako. Okay, slightly less risky, going back into the pokes. Okay, there seems to be some adaptation compared to the last round. Now that it's in the corner, it's very easy to punish, especially with that jump heavy.
He was not letting him breathe.
Yeah, not letting us breathe either. I want to comment on something, and Scrub is already back into the game. But that's fine. Once again, committing less to risky combos, using shorter attacks with great recovery, so Nako doesn't have a chance to come in. This has to be a game of patience from B-Boy's time and just biding his time before going for the run-up grab. Otherwise, Viking is gonna wear them out. Okay, some great movement in B-Boy's end. Okay, Scrub is checking those dashes. Patience is still being played here, but now he's up against the corner. He has to find a way to get back his ground.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more bird here.
Yeah, it's paying off. Once again, but one mistake is all it takes, especially now that it's on Rage Explosion. They can no longer be as risky as before, and Viking can still throw out those big buttons. Not waiting for anything else. There is a run of grab, and that's gonna be very close to death. This could be it for B-Boy. Let's see if it... Okay. Oh, that is painful, but you know, Namaha is still there. Not like if Scrubbies want to care about such things. And that is the end for B-Boy. I'm gonna say though, I'm really impressed. There was a lot of adaptation on this second match as Nako. But what can I say about Scrub? This man knows his character too well, and the game, and the player. So all around, a very rough match, but B-Boy was surprising us with how he was playing the last one.
Darn good old biking. I think actually I don't think 660 would have reached, so I think he was safe. So I would have had to gamble on a throw, or that's just how it goes. But good stuff.
Look, I'm gonna say you went out of your way to represent the Crane Gang, so I can only applaud you from that. But you know, Scrub is Scrub. What can we say?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, either way, I just like playing Iroha. Either way, figure I'll just do it, because even in the worst of matchups, there are at least fundamental things that you can work on.
For sure.
And hopefully people just enjoy seeing Iroha on the screen anyway.
I know I do. But that in mind, since we have you here now, how do you feel about the matchup with Nakoruru?
Oh yeah, well, Baiken's still the queen in the mid range, and so really all Nako's doing is just being squirrely and trying to get the Baiken to overcommit. Baiken is low-key impossible to actually whiff punish, but you can try to preemptively get them to commit to some things and then get like a run-up throw or light Nako car, things like that. That's half of the matchup, really. It's just me moving in and out of his space and seeing what I can get him to commit to and what impatience I can create. And then when Nako gets the knockdown, when you time things right, it can be very safe, Oki. But as you saw, if you time things wrong, you can get pushed. So there's a bit of precision in there that you just have to master with a matchup like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you could tell that I could tell that you were playing a bit more patiently near the end. Scrub was checking those dashes, trying to stop you before you could get in. That patience was paying off, but in the end, things happen. What can you do?
Yeah, sometimes it really just comes down to last hit. Did you make a good choice or not? And sometimes you just choose incorrectly. That's just how fighting games are.
For sure. But now that means that we have an upcoming match. Make sure to take your checkouts here, and it's going to be about the story unit. So it's been great having you again on the commentary booth, but it may be time for you to leave again.
Yep. Question is, do I play Wu again, or is he ready for it? Part of me doesn't want to give him a chance to adapt.
That's where the mind games come in. Okay, let's see here.
I suppose we'll see. Thank you. Alrighty, I'll catch you on a bit.
Excellent. Now you heard it from a man himself. Those are his thoughts on the matchup. And once again, we're about to surprise us whether he's going back to Wu against a Disorder unit. Once again, he said that they played plenty of times before. It's not a new matchup for him. But then again, if he wants to play him around, surprise him with something else, that's something that we're going to have to see in a moment. Either way, it's been a very interesting matchup from my perspective. Once again, once Rage is on the line, it's very difficult for Wu to make their plays. He's completely logging them out of the game. But when that is not the case, B-Boy has to be very careful with those traps, and if that's pretty much second nature to him. So that is the matchup with Wu. But it's going to be really interesting to see what else he can come up with and what is he going to play against Tsukio.
Yep, and once again, everybody, remember that this is a first match here. All the matches from this point on will be first of 3.
Excellent. And now we're about to see on screen how things are going to go. Now, considering that he's going straight away for Wu, we may see more time for characters for players to adapt to each other without less character changes. Now, let's say depending on how things go, the sort of unit is less likely maybe to change from Mukio, but once again, B-Boy can always surprise going into something else. And right off the bat, we're seeing once again some trap play here, trying to control the space, making sure that if Wu is close to Mukio, he's gonna be on her terms. Some good patience over here.
Wow.
Oh, that's a shame.
He had the block because otherwise he would have got hit.
Yeah, you would think that she was way wide open right there, but he had already committed to the jump. And Ukio is really floating on those. He's not going to get into the ground as quickly as others. He has to be ready for the trap. As tempting as that punish may be, there was nothing he could do in that scenario. Okay, once again, now this is a point where blocking is really dangerous. Like they've got to be broken anytime, but if this other unit is trying to make sure to control the match anyway, taking patience. And there it is, patience being rewarded. Finally, a chance to whiff punish. Okay, being close enough so that he cannot react to the fireball with reflect. Playing patiently still, nothing much you can do in this case. Okay, just in the range.
With the life lead, he's doing good right here.
Yeah, it's just a matter of patience. He has nothing to worry about because the Tsubamegaeshi takes the round. Okay, now back into neutral, and that is a good bonk on the side of Wu. Once again, trying to bait those range. So knowing he was in range, trying to bait the reflect, but that's not gonna happen right here. And there is a reflect. And that's a lot of damage. Great way to capitalize on that. Once again, there's not much Ukio can do in that scenario, so I'm not gonna say it's easy to predict, but there is only so much they could do, and that is a great call. Ukio is in range, not lasting too long either way, and getting protected by the trap. Nothing else that can be done here. What a dodge! But that's still gonna be a big hit. Okay, what a bait! I do not know if that was accidental or if he was actually baiting the dodge, but it paid off either way. So you know, who's the god now? Okay, going for those lives, trying to chip them out little by little, trying to make sure to keep that life lead. Okay, once again with the corner Tsubames. Ukio is right where he wants to be right now. Okay, giving the distance again. Traps are gonna come out in a minute now. And there they are. Okay, once again, Ukio is in his preferred distance. Okay, canceling the... Oh, so close! So close to the setup, but that is unfortunate. The slide is gonna seal the deal. That was a great attempt from B-Boy, but just not close enough to the trap for it to trigger.
A lot of patience there coming from Disorder unit.
Absolutely, especially after last round, last match, he has some time to think things over, manage the distances, which, yes, B-Boy has been trying to use to his advantage by using the deflex, but Disorder unit is just living through them, doing really good. Okay, keeping it mid-range. Once again, punishing from afar. Okay, making use of the grab's invincibility. And back to his preferred range. There's a... Okay, punishing dash in. Full knockdown. And there we go. Making sure to make the most damage out of it, keeping the life lead, harassing her, not letting her get away to set traps. Okay, that's not the best reason to throw projectiles, so he can either block them or bring them back. Either way, might as well just get a free meter. You know, teasing with with those dashes, not quite coming in close enough for a punish. Okay, grab into 3 slashes. I'm going straight for the... Oh, yeah. the Monty Python Classic for round 1, and we are moving on for the next.
One wrong move, it's like.
Once again, the same could be said for all the others, but that was definitely unexpected, I would say, especially after all the patience on this round. But that's a situation where jumping is not good. Like, there's nowhere you can go. Ukyo has plenty of range with the Tsubame, and now he's gonna be... If he can get out of the corner, it's gonna be round for Ukyo.
Gotta watch out.
Yeah, controlling the corner really well, finally out, but close enough for another Tsubame.
I was just say almost a perfect round. That was a perfect round.
That was a perfect round, indeed, yes. Once again, great control once he had Wu in the corner. Nothing much he could do if he tried to jump. The Tsubame was waiting. That was a great screen management. And going for the low, okay. Making sure to trigger a trap safely so they can have space. Once again, needs to have some time to set up the trap. The animation is long enough that so Ukyo could get in, so they can just put them willy-nilly. And there it is. Oh, going for the unblockable. Oh, what
my
a
goodness.
response, and that's gonna be 1-1. There's no surviving this, as much as I would love it to be. But that means we have another game. We just gotta enjoy Ukyo being burned to a crisp. Is it that worse than tuberculosis? Most likely. But that was some great display. Once again, that second round was rough to look at on B-Boy's end. Once again, that was some great control from a disordered unit, in making sure they could not leave the corner, taking as much damage from the situation. And once they got out, taking advantage of the impatience. Amazingly played on the disordered unit side. But we're down to last... no, never mind. It's like 3, first of 3.
Yeah,
Either way,
so,
we're
yeah.
very close. We're very close in here.
At this point, anything can happen. You guys know each other's
Yes.
game to a certain extent.
Yes, once disordered unit has managed to take care of one of the traps, it's much easier for him to get around because it takes time for Wood to set them up, and if in that time he can just close the distance, start getting on his preferred range, and harass them out of the game once again. And once again, just like that, he had the time. Setting up the trap takes too long. He can make use of the invincibility of the grab and start snowballing from there. Okay, back in range. Once again, having to solve the puzzle of getting close to Wu. Okay, almost a reflect, not quite. He knows Wu has to get close. Why bother getting in? 7 Samsho seconds. And Ukyo is still on a considerable lead. And just like that, he's pretty much...
Nice, that actually takes him down in time. Isn't it, a little bit.
There we go, up to time. That was amazing play, amazing patience from the disordered unit.
Yeah, but if he comes in with full rage, is he gonna... Nope, take it.
Straight for it. Okay, yeah, that's completely fair. And getting a lot of damage out of it too.
Less than 10 seconds. Oh, way past. It's power.
Okay. And unfortunate on the trap distance, just out of range for it to hit as he was picking up the weapon, which gives Ukyo plenty of time to get his bearings. Okay, trap trigger. That's a very bad position for Wu to be in. Just like that. Tsubame on full rage, that is very unfortunate. Okay, knockdown, time for the trap. And back into the puzzle. Can you break the trap and get in? And once again, making use of that grab. Okay, B-Boy learning from mistakes, blocking once he gets out, trying to make sure to get the distance first. Don't worry about the damage now, you can do it later. Punish on the Tsubame, close enough to get back into the trap game. And Ukyo now is the one that has to get in close. What a play! That leads us to round 3.
勝負
One apiece. Oh my gosh. These guys going at it.
And they're playing, but they're both playing very patiently, knowing exactly how the matchup works, knowing what needs to be done for one to get close. B-Boy trying his best to always have a trap live, so Ukio cannot get in, and Ukio doing its best to get through the trap and not allow Wu to set another one.
Correct. And that's working out right now as he's got a huge life lead here, with a lot of time left. We're trying to set these traps up one after the other to keep disorder unit at bay. Still coming in with that speed. Oh.
Once again, Ukio is in a great position. He just has to play patient while getting close if the life lead is significant. And really, this is a really bad spot for Wu because she's dominating so long as she can keep placing traps. But if she's the one who has to get in close with traps in it, it's not as easy as we are seeing right now.
Alright, see here, he's got a little bit of power. Step and
Oh, that is most unfortunate. Like dodging everything with the animation.
correct. Oh, and he still lands the Eason.
But still too much life to get through. Like, Wu can deal damage, but not under a rage explosion. Again, she's low out of the game, not anymore. Game is live once again. Trying to make sure to keep a trap live, not to get too close into Ukio's preferred distance. And there it is, it cross to the other side to slash her up and go into game.
Number 3. That's with one
Yeah.
apiece, so yeah, we're gonna lose.
Yeah,
one here.
that leaves Disorder at 2, which means there is he needs to win another game to get into finals, and he's going to change his strategy. What is he gonna play now? I suppose that it comes to a point where you have already realized Ukio is already working around Wu's traps. Because once again, as long as there's a trap live, Ukio is not playing. But if he can get through one of them to get back into the game, Wu is in a very bad position. He needs to find a good spot to set up the trap again. Otherwise, he's just running away from the man.
Yeah, I decided to show the last few seconds of that match. It was quite a grueling match as these guys are really running this clock down, testing each other's patience.
They're playing a control game. They're no longer playing Samsho.
Yeah.
But once again, it's paying off. It's paying off big time. I know that sometimes people get surprised at how fast-paced Samsho can be, despite what they hear. This is closer to what people think Samsho could be, but even then, it's a very unique thing. Most of this matchup, as you have seen, as most of you have been able to see, like all of you are all in on this already. You know, Samsho is a bit faster than some people give it credit for, but you know, the matchup here demands patience, and both of them are showing great patience on each side. Okay, that is good. Yeah, Scrub giving us great insight on chat regarding the matchup, but we're about to see now how it's going to pay off. And there we go, back on Nako, all faith. This might be a bit of a better matchup as Nako has better tools to play around Ukio's stuff. Then again, Ukio is still the king of the air whenever he wants to be, so we'll have to see what the approach is going to be here. Okay, from the get-go, showing much more aggression now that you don't have to worry about traps. But B-Boy is definitely adapting to it. Now, this is a much more fast-paced game, which is great to see. Getting ball with those slashes, but still getting punished by it. And back into the corner we are. Not a very good spot to be in, but Ukio has ways to get close. Ukio is very fast in this case. That said, Nako has great ways to move around. She doesn't have to worry too much about getting locked in. She's doing really well in the mid-range. And what a dodge of the Tsubame. Okay, doing it for dashes. Once again, a much more aggressive gameplay. Trying... That... Not quite the right timing to the dodge. Okay, I was starting to think there will be no punish. Okay, keeping distance with Namahaha and going with the jump kick to close the first round. Let's go.
Boy, being very squirrely with his Nako.
Yeah, and considering how aggressive Ukio is being right here, he has to work around it to be while still playing around Tsubame, because as soon as he's in the air, and if Ukio is in range, that right here is something to be scared of. But if you're in the ground and blocking, Ukio is wide open.
Ooh.
That was painful. I respect not taking the risk, especially considering it's on range explosion. And there's the punish.
Wow. And that's
Nothing
actually
to
game.
protect you from it. And it closed the game. We're back into the game, back to game number 5, and the change of character is paying off right away.
We went from waiting to just going boom. It's going.
Yeah, we're showing both sides of Sam's show. It can be as fast-paced as you want, or it can be an absolutely turtle game.
1本目勝負
Okay, the bird brain paying off.
Oh, the
What a
dodge!
dodge! And straight for the system.
Sort of
Okay,
dodge.
give us a haiku, Ukio.
黄昏や両の手に咲くまんじゅしゃげ
You know what? For a year 1 SSM, that is still an amazing one. But we're still in the game. Like, yes, a lot of damage, but Naku is not quite out of the game. Still trying to... Still a good plan on Ukio's, trying to wear down their rage so they don't have to deal with it on round start. Oh, what a shame! Not enough hits them to go into the next attack. So Ukio has all advantage here. You're round in. Yes, he doesn't have the SSM anymore, but Nako doesn't have rage right now for starting the round. Okay, we're dealing with this. And yes, trying to going in with the mix-ups like high low. Let's go. More with punish here, taking the dashes. Keeping that mid-range advantage, even a trade. Once again, closer to patience, but in this case, just going for the grab.
Here,
What an overhead. Okay, just have to wait for Ukio to make a mistake. And that is definitely not the mistake that we were waiting
Oh,
for.
yeah, he's-
And once again, my man is blocking low. Why would you block low against Ukio? For many reasons. And there's the mistake.
勝者ナコルル
And now we are at match point, which Nako is with full round start, unlike next one. Just gotta make sure not to overcommit into anything. Playing patience, waiting for the race to wear out.
there you go. Nice catch, Tsubame in the air.
That is a great button, no punish, however. Okay, that's a good grab, keeping the corner and evening the odds with damage. Now more evenly matched. Okay, keeping the patience up. Going for the low, cross up. Ukio trying to get the pressure, but they're now back in mid-range. The floaty jump. And once again, just trying to check in those dashes, not committing too much. They both know what's at stake on this one. Nako is back on rage, but Ukio is trying to be all aggressive. There's a Tsubame, closer to it. Gotta take a big risk or play patience. It's up to B-Boy.
B-Boy gonna burst. I don't know. He has
Trying to make the most of
oh,
rage,
right
and
there.
there's time waiting for a mistake, so they could get out of it. But now there's no more room for mistakes. If he doesn't do it now, it's never.
Running up the grab. Oh, it's
And that is unfortunate, but that's plenty of time to punish, and that is the end for B-Boy. But that's not to say he didn't give us a great show. That was an amazing display, some great adaptability. But that Ukio is just too much of a menace. Like the Solar unit knows his game too well, and that means we have who is advancing to grand finals. Now, in the meantime, I want to remind everyone that we have the Mascherino codes. B-Boy is gonna come back in. The first thing he's gonna check on is the dishes, so all of them better be clean. Oh, now that was some
Yeah, the last
play.
few seconds. Oh my gosh, that was actually an extremely good match, man. Definitely hype.
Yes, by the end, there was a clear advantage on Ukio's side, which means like B-Boy might need to play more risky. Well, that was too much of a risk at the end, and he paid for it, like paying taxes here. Not everyone can go all in on Fate and go unpunished.
Tragic indeed. Good stuff. I hit refresh on the. I could have sworn I saw. Left before I started
You're
playing.
cutting off a little bit. You're cutting off a little bit. I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that?
Wait, sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you.
Okay. I thought there were 33 codes left when I started playing. So, if I remembered correctly, that means that y'all haven't been claiming anything. What did I tell y'all? Oh, yeah.
Look,
Well, good stuff.
you're officially out of the tournament. You have all the time in the world to nag at them, to give them a good talking to.
Well, yeah, in fact, I forgot if they pay out like 24 hours later or not. But everyone watching, even if you're watching on YouTube later, assume that the codes are still alive. So go and claim them.
You know what? I want to say, I don't want to think Samsung community is minded like that, but have you seen at what the number is right now? I think that's why they're not doing anything.
Oh, nice. Okay. You know what? Never mind. Maybe it's understandable.
Oh, okay.
Right. When you're
Well,
ready,
we're-
just already gonna get in there.
Okay, so we're about to go into our grand finals now. Are we gonna see Scrub taking everything home, or is Solar Unit going to come in and cause some disorder over here by taking all the prize for himself? We're about to see right now. If you want to see more Ukio, then you're in a good spot. If you want to see more Viking, I don't know why you will want that. There's plenty of Viking to go around, but you know, we have that either way.
Let's go. Oh
If the
my
Solar
God.
wins, I have to mail him the Evo trophy. Yeah, okay, man's gonna be
Play
motivated
the
now.
video game. But yeah, let's see. I mean, these are two people that have also played a lot, and it's Ukio. Doesn't matter who you are. If you don't roll dice correctly, you lose. So let's see how good Scrub is at gambling.
Oh boy. If I wanted that, I will go back to play card games right now. Either way, though, we're about to see some good stuff going on now. If Scrub is ready, the Solar Unit is already on place, so it's just a matter of waiting. Who are they going to pick? I say, I will tell everyone to start making their bets, but I want you guys to gamble responsibly. You gamble too much, and this is too unpredictable. I wouldn't want you guys losing your channel points, so we're not doing that this time.
Yeah, I mean, we never know. We never know. Yeah, let's just save everyone the embarrassment. No prediction game for this.
Oh God! You know what? If anyone here was betting on Scrub joining the Crane Gang, today is not your day. I'm sorry.
Well, as they say, oh dang it. But here we go, grand finale. As we know, Scrub loves to run up throw at every possible opportunity. So we'll have to see if the Sword Unit is ready to do those reactions and dodges.
Well, straight away, we're already seeing that Scrub aggression. And already dominating in the corner, getting a bit of a taste of your own medicine with that Yo Hansen.
Yeah. In the most objective way possible, I don't mean this in a derogatory way. Baseline Baiken is just Ukio but better.
Oh,
And that is tragic. That is a lot of damage. Your rage is full, but you are weaponless. Although Ukio has one of the best moves in the game for knocking down. and he didn't do it.
That's
Okay,
what
there
I
we
was thinking. My man is 99% faith once again. Why do I need that? That's what they would expect me to do. How about I just whip
dear.
instead?
He had faith. He wanted to try and make some work with the rage, but no dice. Scrub
Yeah, but
finishing
Viking
first
has
hand.
2D, so 2C has 2C, so Faith can only do so much, you know.
Yep. So, that really just went downhill from one fatal error. So, just to see if that simply doesn't happen. This is a game that very quickly and very bluntly teaches you risk reward, and so you're just gonna have to be careful what you're committing to. But so far, in the blender, missed Tsubame. Unfortunate. See, that's part of what it comes down to ultimately, is either your opponent guesses correctly or you have an unfortunate error in judgment. But 3D, what did I tell you? Oh, just block high. Why are you scared of the lows? Oh, dang.
And
what a
there
match.
is punish, and that's gonna
Nice.
keep, close the first round. Take it on for say,
Those
all things considered,
unseen-
just dancing is Kirkbrand's banned to Bamegaishi.
Trickling red.
So you're saying Scrub's got that dog on him?
I mean, well, actually, honestly, there's some store analogies that write themselves there. But yeah, like again, it's not even to be a derogatory. Just in the simplest way possible. If you don't take into account like all the advanced higher level stuff Baiken can do, Baiken and Ukyo literally have the same game plan. Pokes, high-low, strike throw. Cross-ups if you feel like it.
And then Viking has a funny anti-air in her A button.
Yep. As we've said, she's playing Guilty Gear without an air dash.
Pretty much. And there's
But,
Tsubame, okay.
the sword unit clearly knows anime games. He knows how to keep her out of the sky. But
Once again, Ukyo can
I-
be the king of the sky whenever he feels like it, and yeah, showing it right away around start. Then again, Scrub isn't blocking low so much, so he cannot abuse that, like he has done in some other matchups. But and this is a player matchup that he's playing here right now. He's not Viking. He's facing Scrub, and he has to play
Oh
accordingly.
dear. I think that was a messed up Tsubame. Here's the clash.
Something they
What
are
the
not
frick?
consequential.
All right,
God,
hold
just
on.
picked it up. Like,
Hey, everyone, I need you to call out Scrub Cybot on Twitter.com right now. He literally said that clashes don't make a difference. Every person
look,
should just
look.
be
I
mashing
was
better
gonna
and just win.
I was
He
gonna say
lost
that.
the interaction.
I was gonna say that, and then he just went back, picked up the weapon anyway, and finished the game. So I think he has the right to say whatever he wants. This man is
Well,
not
no,
playing
yeah,
Sam Show.
fair, good composure to not lose your cool there. But no, everyone tag him on Twitter.com right now. After all that hubbubaloo, all that smack talk, why you losing clash interactions, bro? What happened? This freaking game, dude.
I'm gonna say though, this game is biased towards Scrub. The game just let him pick up the weapon. That's not real.
Well, if you a little known fact, if you pick Baiken at character select, there's a secret line of code that changes the game to just make you win. Not
the
known,
privilege.
but yeah, it just gives you privilege. Holy cow! Nice calling out. The landing,
Okay, back into the corner dominance.
the low they say.
Oh, it
Didn't
thinks okay,
me,
never
though.
mind. Oh,
Well, you just took the low in that case.
now Scrub is really playing with that button.
Tsubame, backdash Tsubame is really messed up when you think about it. So far, Disorder Unit trying to hold his ground, but good bait on the dodge. But now you're in the corner against Baiken, but I guess we don't care. Tsubame guys, your taxes aren't done. Tsubame guys.
There it is again. Okay, that's great.
See?
You know what? Who cares about losing interaction when you can just Tsubame your way out next time?
Yep. Now
Life
you
advantage
probably
isn't
have to be
real.
careful.
Okay,
Yeah.
not good chance.
End
Okay, yeah.
game. What are we doing? Watch your toes, frick. These dash blocks creating hesitation. Don't want to. Oh, that was honestly ballsy. He could have E-sended there.
Oh,
He could E-sended there
wow.
too, but confident enough to go for the combo. That was good.
And they're both in the game, but none of them have rage now, so they're gonna play it the old-fashioned way.
Empty jump throw.
Okay. This Guilty Gear player still plays Sam Show the old-fashioned way.
Yep. Oof. Did a falling again.
I swear to God. Okay.
Scrub beat the allegations that time. Getting command.
Oh, there's a grab. Yeah.
Getting grabbed on wake up. You're in guess for game, kind of.
You're not gonna badmouth me
Ooh,
with those
nice back
weapon
there.
clashes. Oh, and that's
Did the dashing light there to he did the dashing light. I'm guessing he wanted to go for some recoil layers, but quite a risky thing to do there in that situation. Yeah, that backdash, he probably should have SSM'd. When you have a running SSM, anytime you backdash a throw, you probably can just SS. But I mean, there was a huge life deficit. I imagine he didn't want to commit to it yet, but at the same time, he had no burst.
But yes, we have a winner here, and he's not only taking the crown of this event, he's taking the lead on starting discourse over weapon clashes. Oh my God! But once again, like, he can say whatever he wants. The one time he lost it, he just walked back, picked up his weapon, and acted like nothing happened.
Woo. I think it depends on spacing, whether Wu can backdash SSM consistently.
There we go. I'm sure that's a name you have never seen winning before, so shout outs to our underdog champion here. But you know,
Yeah, who's
who's this guy? Where is he from? Canada?
Local up and comer. We love to see brand new.
Good to see the community extracting new players. Here we have it. There we go.
Yes, congratulations to Scrub Cybot.
Oh my God, taking the nice 69.50. So, you know.
Yeah, well, potentially more. Remember, there are still 33 codes left to use, and I'm pretty sure you will have at least 24 hours.
Yeah, you guys had your fun. You got to see the 69 on the winning screen here. Now you can go ahead and actually start using those codes. You had your fun. Go use them right now.
Yeah, you had your fun. Let's do those codes.
Love to see young talent get the shine. Look at that guy.
Yeah, if he continues to play like this, maybe just one day he will win.
No.
Yeah,
oh,
I
man.
wouldn't doubt it. He's been improving pretty well, right?
No,
just keep up the grind. Remember to ask any questions if you have them. Keep it up, kiddo.
all right. But then, you know what? That's been an amazing tournament all around. We saw some great matches going in, and you know, even with some surprise here and there, and some interesting character choices. I hope you've been having an amazing time. This is just what we keep doing. We love this game. We're not gonna stop anytime soon. And as long as there are Samsho players here, we're gonna keep doing this. So you know, make sure to always tune in because these are not stopping anytime soon.
That is correct, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining. Looking forward to seeing everybody all the way up until the SWC. For anybody who does not know about that stuff, I'm going to actually go ahead and show a couple of things that are still happening as the Arena will be. The Kumite Arena will be going on tomorrow, the top 8, right? And then Anatama, and I can't say this right. Animatama.
Animatama?
Yeah, that will be on the dates there, 9/6 in Tokyo. All these are popping up so fast. These are the SWC qualifiers, and after that will be France. Look at that prize pool money. If you're not playing, not only for the money, but because it's fun. Josh Brain will also be doing a tournament in Mazatlan, Mexico.
Mazatlan, Sinaloa.
Yeah,
So shout outs to all my guys in Mazatlan. You know, I don't know if anybody's watching from there, but shout outs to my boys here in Mexico.
Yep.
all these things coming up. Vegas Climax will be the next tourney that we will be throwing. So, yeah. And it will be a tournament. I mean, qualifier. I can't say things too fast. I'm going to get you. Okay. Registration's there. And also, South Bay Monster Masher Series. Oh, yeah. Thank you all once again for joining in. Thank you, commentators. Thank you, B-Boy and Devil Jin on the mic.
You know, yeah, we love to be here. We love the game. We love, you know, chatting, dealing with all this amazing community. We love seeing everybody in the comments here on the stream. It's a pleasure for us to be here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hope y'all
You gotta
enjoyed.
speak up, hun. Can't hear you.
Kelly.
Oh, you're muted, hun.
Kelly.
Baby, you're muted. Hold on, she's talking a lot. Hold on.
Oh my God. Kelly, you're muted. We cannot hear you.
Hi, everybody. This is
There you go.
Kelly. Thank you so
There
much,
she is.
everybody. Thanks for, participating, for watching, for claiming a Matcherino code. Commentators, B-Boy Sonic and Devil J, you are awesome. And if you have some friends and family that would love to claim a Matcherino code, send them a link, because those codes actually help support the players and our events. So if you could help us out with the Matcherino codes, that would be great. Anybody who loves Samurai Shodown, there is plenty of Samurai Shodown coming up. I think we've said that a million times, but I can't say it enough. September and October is action-packed with Samurai Shodown. So if you are not playing Samurai Shodown and you want to, there's definitely, it's out there. So if you have any questions, I post all the tournaments, repost all the tournaments. I have all the information. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to know where you can sign up, just ask. I have all the links. And it's across the globe. So you can go anywhere, pretty much, and play Sam Show. Congrats to Scrub Cybot for winning today's Saturday Showdown series. And to Disorder Unit, who got second place.
No, of course.
Yes, indeed. Good stuff.
B-Boy, third place.
Yeah.
And we will take it on out here. Thank you all for chilling. We'll see you next time.
Laters. Like, comment, subscribe, and yada yada.
Bye bye. Make sure to use those codes. There's not much time left.